the co-host. We got Keon. And this is Vox Wave Power. It's Saturday Night Live edition from 9-11 each and every Saturday. I know I mixed it up a little bit. You got to change it up sometime. You know, so each and every Saturday you can tune in on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Live Me, depending on which site we on at the time. But each and every Saturday, you can catch us on YouTube. So tonight's subjects, I'm going to let Keon kick it off, you know, because he always got the great topics. So I'm going to see what's on his mind tonight. So what's happening?
What's up, Saturday Night Live. Of course, you know who I am, Keon. As you said, Bruce. As always, we got the lovely Shannon in the house.
It's my last time.
And some special guests in the audience. But I wanted to open it up tonight, man, about Kanye West, man. Y'all see what he's shaking hands with Trump.
You saw
Why was everyone surprised by this?
When he was twerking with Trump on
Not the me crazy. No, why is everyone surprised? He been walking around with Making America Great hat again for like
but see,
since the beginning of the summer. Wow.
I'm not really surprised, but did you hear the comment that T.I. made about it?
No, what did he say?
T.I. went in on him. T.I. really
T.I.
went in on him because T.I. At first T.I. was like riding with Kanye. Mm-hmm. But when Kanye started shaking hands with Trump, T.I. felt as though he was bootlicking. He was being Uncle Tom at the highest level.
Yeah. Well, they were saying, what is he trying to get out the deal?
Well, some people were saying he was trying to get Hoover free. They said that he was in that position to try to get a pardon for Hoover. You understand? I mean, now, if that is the case, that's a smart move.
No question.
But from other celebrities such as T.I., the way they was looking at it is that, man, it's like you selling all of us out for real for even being in that position. You look at you tap dancing and everything for this guy. But I'm thinking like, damn, if he in that position to really try to pardon Hoover after all the years that he's been in there and all the requests that was brought forth and it was denied, hey, man.
I mean, you know, he is
that
from
may
Chicago.
Be a good move, man.
He's from Chicago, and Hoover is well respected in Chicago and a whole lot of places.
Yeah.
That's my question. Would Hoover want him to do that, though?
It might be.
That's a good question.
Would he really want him to sell his soul just for him to get out of prison?
I mean, he might already sold it, so probably ain't nothing new.
But I'm just saying, though, like, again, you selling your soul now. First of all, you sold on Blondie, but we're never going to get there. But I'm just saying, like, let's say you, Kanye, and you who, would you want him to sell his soul just to get you out of prison?
I wouldn't want him to sell his soul, but if Hoover has that much influence, like I'm sure we all know he still do from inside of prison, and Kanye is the perfect puppet that he could use to pull them strings, and he's in that position.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe it's just me, but I wouldn't.
Why not?
But you know,
I wouldn't. Maybe it's just me.
Hey, you learn something new about these people each and every day.
Yeah. So they like, you know, he dick riding Trump, you know, he wearing a hat.
He doing more than riding.
With that dumbass hat on to me, like, you look silly as, you know, shit.
This would throw me off, though. If you listen to Kanye conversations, he real intelligent in his music and his songs. But then when he talk live on the camera, he's stupid.
He's stupid. I was watching an interview that he was doing with Harvey from TMZ, and honestly, I'm just sitting there like looking at this. What is he saying, man?
So you think he
Hold on, did you see with that one with him and the black guy got into it at work at TMZ?
Nah, I don't think I seen that.
Oh, YouTube that later.
Yeah, he pulled it down.
Which one?
Charles
with the dreads?
No, the tall guy.
Van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stood up out his little cubicle and everything. He's like, I feel like, and he went in on Kanye. And then Kanye walked around and tried to break it down to him. He was like, no.
Right.
I mean, you know, Donald Trump did it during the elections. He say crazy stuff when he on the podium.
Donald Trump is slow. Y'all didn't know that man rode a cheese bus to the private school?
He probably did.
Him and his little toupee. I'm just saying.
They set up front.
With his helmet on.
But
something's wrong with that.
The music that Kanye putting out now is not, for a lot of them, it's not Kanye of old. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's not a replica of Kanye who people are used to listening to.
Guess what? I'm not surprised though.
You know what I'm saying?
I never liked him.
Medication or the drugs.
You never liked him?
Never liked Kanye.
You really?
When that song Through the Wire came on, and everybody was singing it, I almost threw my radio out the window. I said, if I hear this through the wire one more time, I'm gonna put him in the hospital.
What about the collab that he with him and Jay was
When
doing?
they did the
thing?
Otis Redding song,
Yeah.
I like that.
The beat? I love that beat.
Yeah.
But I cannot stand Kanye West. I don't know what it is about him, but I never met this man a day in my life, and I cannot stand his voice.
I guess Kim
To
loved
see
him,
his
though.
eye. Kim like black dick. Let's be real. Excuse my language. But she like black dick. All her exes are black.
But he beat out all of them. He put Baby in her.
That's how he
They
beat.
got,
That's how
they
he
got
won.
millions together.
That's how they won. That's how he
It's-
won right there.
I mean, he's sitting on some money, so she like people with money anyway. You know
The
what I mean?
whole
So
family do, huh?
Yeah, so if she could trap somebody with some money, why not?
I'm just saying. Ain't no trap.
I mean, no throwing shots at China, but she was trying to take money. They wasn't with it.
No, China wasn't taking no money. Rob, that boy gave it to her willingly because she slobbed his knob the way he liked it. I'm just saying. Like, come on now. He's a grown man. He know what he doing.
Hey,
He liked it.
no comment.
He just got his little feelings hurt. He got his feelings
No comment.
too much involved in that. That's it. That's all. But Kanye West is an idiot. Like
if
now,
I
if it
had
was like
some
Kendrick
paper-
Lamar
Yeah.
doing this, oh, I would cry so bad.
Yeah, because if I had some
What-
paper and
I would cry a whole river.
yeah, I'm gonna keep.
What
that to
what
myself.
makes Kendrick and Kanye
Because Kendrick
different?
Lamar is real. I don't think Kanye West is real at all. At all. Nothing about him is real.
He
Now his
front-
clothing line, his high ass trash. I'm gonna design some clothes out of garbage.
The Yeezys.
And I'm gonna go outside to the dumpster and I'm gonna put some clothes together and I'm gonna charge
I
$3,000
had the first
for
pink-
outfit.
I had the first pink pair because ain't nobody have them and they cost a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
But I ain't never win.
Okay, Cameron.
Nah, because at that time, like, they was expensive and ain't nobody have them.
Right.
But when I ordered them, they sent me a size and a half too big. I sent it back, they came back and still sent me a half a size too big. So I ain't never win. I ain't up giving them away.
Y'all know they was burning them joints and trashing his CDs and everything. Y'all
Yeah,
didn't see that?
they should've.
Yeah, they was burning the Yeezys, trashing his CDs.
And I'm so
everything.
glad my son never got into his music.
But once you bought them and you paid for them, who you hurting? Him or your pockets? Like who you
If
hurting?
you bought them and paid for them just to burn them, you hurt your pockets.
Right.
I'm not buying that to burn. Unless
You
it's a
still giving him
cigarette.
money.
You still giving them money. So
Not trying to
I
be funny
mean-
like the white people that went out and bought Nikes just to burn them.
I mean, they
Yeah.
retarded. They got money to
You know
blow.
you just helped him make more money, bro.
shout out to Kaepernick.
Yeah, I mean, he
Like,
got money
if
to
it was
blow.
him doing this, oh,
Right.
Lord, I wouldn't know what to do. I would have gave up on black people at that point. I'm like, you know what, I give up.
See what I'm saying? See, now we bringing a different. That's a different topic. See, because then I can revert back to my white.
Say it. For me to
White.
beat you up on camera, say it.
He got a thing
He's
for
trying
white
to
women,
say,
y'all. He
right,
got a thing for
that
white
he
women.
prefer white women over black women. I done beat him up a couple of times, but he ain't learned his lesson yet. Your rib still, your
So
rib together?
I think
Yeah,
he
my
got a
ribs,
bag somewhere sitting there that he hiding. He just waiting to give it to a white woman.
It's okay, we'll rob you. You know black women jump a man real quick.
I already know. I don't want no trouble though. I don't want no
He
smoke.
give y'all problems, call me.
I don't want no smoke.
But
What-
I
what-
want to give a shout out to the Hope Foundation and Corey Knight and Terrence Davis, Shia Lee, and they got the DC Water program going on. They got the movement, K2 movement, and they really trying to do a lot of positive things in the community to help change the community at least somewhat. You know what I mean? It might not put a dent in it because they need a worldwide movement with this K2 thing.
True, I
So-
agree. What's going on with the 8th Street thing they had on 8th Street today?
Oh, the little Fed thing?
I
Is it
heard
still
about
going
it.
on or?
It
It probably is.
Probably
It's 8th
is.
Street we talking
Yeah,
about.
true,
You know, once
true.
it gets shut down, that's it.
True.
Party not over.
Yeah, traffic was crazy too, man.
That's
I'm
why you don't
talking
go down there.
everywhere.
No, you don't go down there.
Yeah, they started.
I'm
at
talking about even
7:30.
on the highway.
This you do, okay? To get to 8th Street, you get on the
$2.95,
bus, go on to Eastern Market, and you get off at Eastern Market, you walk to 8th Street.
Yeah.
That's your best way to get there.
I already know.
Yeah, but shout out to Stu to Don. He in the building. He just waiting on his turn,
Mm-hmm.
Got to get the homie up here.
Step forward of the year.
He
Oh,
on the way.
soccer
Shout out
dad
to
of the
Stu,
year.
man. We know what's happening with your soccer dad van
Yeah,
and all
soccer
that.
dad.
Soccer dad of the
We
year.
started before
You
he
winning.
walked through the door.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
He
we
like,
can
ooh,
get
I
him
can't wait to
started
get
before
my
he walked
mic
through
on.
the
He gonna
door.
get us when he come
Speaking
in.
of somebody who had problems, y'all heard about Fabulous?
What?
Nah.
What happened with Fabulous?
What happened to Fabulous?
You know him and his wife or fiance he was dealing with
Why you doing quotation marks?
because like it was a domestic violence situation involved. So
How long they were together?
they was together for a while, but
Like some years, right?
He was supposed he had beat her up, knocked her teeth out her mouth, and all that.
You see how big that girl is?
They gave him 4 felonies. She stood by his side, and the whole 9.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny. You see how big she is, right?
So
I guarantee you, she probably knocked his soul out to make him black out like that.
so
I'm just
was,
saying.
was she mad because he couldn't throw it in the bag?
I mean, I don't know if she was technically mad at that, but from what I saw online was that the whole situation started because her parents wanted to come over or something, and he was like, nah, hell nah. But she was like, this my father and mother and all them, and he went off on her. And
Maybe it wasn't about that. Maybe it wasn't the right time. Maybe something else was going on he didn't want her to
Yeah.
know about. Like,
could have been.
Yeah, well, yeah, like she said, it could have been something else going on. I ain't
because women that y'all ain't got to know everything. Y'all ain't got to know everything.
But
That's
even,
what I was told anyway.
Even though they gave him the felony counts, she stood by his side and they got back together. Which I mean, that's domestic
happens.
violence we talking about. You know
It
what I mean?
happens. But that's because if that's the case, if her injuries are the way that you say they are, the city got involved. That's why.
True.
She didn't press charges. The city pressed charges. DC the same way now.
She probably kicked it
You
off.
beat your girlfriend up or baby mother bad enough, and she be like, I'm not pressing charges. The police tell her real quick, it ain't up to you no more.
Right.
We pressing charges.
Yeah, but see, it don't work for us. We could be the victim, and they still gonna press charges on us.
But how does
No,
that?
women get arrested now too.
But how does
get
that?
right back
How
out.
does that look for, domestic violence victims? Ones that's like standing up against that domestic violence and trying to encourage other women to come out of that when you was a victim of it, and then you still.
But this is what I'm
know what I
saying.
mean?
Like, there's some women who are domestic violence relationships who are getting beat up, been put in broom closets, got to sleep on the floor, and they pregnant, got to eat out. Like, it's different
R.
levels. Like,
He
it's,
tied her
no,
up.
that was not what I was getting
He
at.
tied her up.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's different levels. So their situations different. It might have been the first time they ever got into it for real.
Right.
That's probably why she
Because,
like.
You know, he made his song "Throw It in the Bag." He might have had nothing to throw in the bag.
You say that one more again.
I mean, I had to put it out there because some people ain't know that. Some people don't listen to Fabulous.
I like his music.
I like Fabulous
Yeah.
music, actually.
I mean, he's talented, but everybody don't listen to Fabulous. People got their picks of what
everybody
they
don't.
listen to.
Yeah, like everybody was so fond of Kanye West. Where y'all at now? Stupid people. Just saying.
Somebody hit me on live and say, "What about the woman who feels if he don't hit me, he don't love me?"
That's most of the time those are women who were raised in households of domestic violence.
So,
If that make any sense. Like their
Yeah, it
father
makes
used
a
to
lot
beat
of
on their mother, and he be like, "I love your mother, I love your mother," and because he wanted to control, so they implanted in her brain that if your man don't beat on you, he don't love you.
that's the way you show love to a person.
Yeah. In Shannon's world, you hit me, you don't love your life. Cause I'm gonna try to kill you.
I mean,
And if I don't try to kill you right then and there, oh, you better believe I'm coming to get you. Believe it. Okay?
But I think, I mean, I don't agree to men putting their hands on women. You know what I mean? But I understand some women will push the envelope and you got to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through that situation before, especially with a crazy woman. You know, so like, I think you got to defend yourself. You know, our parents always raised us, don't let nobody put their hands on you.
Hit me, I hit you back. That was
Yeah.
rude.
Yeah, so, I mean, you just got to, some people say just grab and restrain them if they trying to hurt you. But you got some women go just as hard as dudes.
This is
so,
true. If not
you
harder.
know, what you do in that type of situation?
Bob and weave and lock her in the closet. Put her in the timeout. Put a little chair there. I'm like, you gonna stay in here until you calm down.
And that's what you call that? That's a charge.
That's
No, it's not.
kidnapping.
No. How's kidnapping? You already in the house. What I'm kidnapping you to?
If you move her from one place to another, that's kidnapping.
I pushed you in the closet and closed it to protect myself. In Maryland, that is self-defense.
And lock the
That's
door.
kidnapping.
No, in Maryland, that is self-defense. I'm defending myself.
law.
I didn't put my hands on you.
Check the law.
Guess what? Got a question. We can test this theory if you
You
want
holding
to. I
her
guarantee you I ain't
hostage.
going to jail.
Nah,
You holding her hostage.
I guarantee you.
I ain't even gonna play them games with them people. Like
Thank
that.
you. But say, I'm not, if I do that to a man, they be like, oh, well, that's self-defense. She wasn't trying to hurt you. She just defending herself.
I mean, hey, well, you know,
All depends how you spin the story. I'm just saying.
I mean, I ain't getting into that one. I only want to spend no stories.
But I got a
and spin
question,
them
right?
down.
This off kind of dry, like off topic. What is this rumor about men saying crazy women got the best?
Say that. That's the question.
I'm a question.
That's a
question.
statement.
Yeah,
or
no,
a
question.
like
I'm saying, is that true?
Crazy women
You
got the
asking me?
best.
I'm asking both of y'all.
Crazy women got the best what? They got the best.
Hands down.
10 toes up.
I don't know. Like,
He know that's why he rubbing his beard. See, y'all two get the.
I mean, it depends on the mood you in. It depends on the mood you in.
I can understand where you're coming from.
I'm lost.
Because you might be in the mood for some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But then you might be in the mood for somebody that's just chill that night.
Yeah.
And y'all just, you know what I mean, smoke together or just laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
But that particular night, you might be like, man, I'm going to call this crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, I want some every night. That shit was all
I'm
right.
going to call this
Yeah.
crazy. This is crazy. But let me.
But I'm saying, is
let
it
me hit her
true?
phone
Is it not?
real quick.
Is that false?
It depends on the mood.
No, I'm saying, is it true? Like, crazy women got the best sugar bowl.
I wouldn't necessarily say they got the best. But that thing do be well. That thing do shoot everywhere. I ain't.
Stu. I need Stu.
That thing do get squirty, boy.
I know he's shaking his head.
Like I said, like it all depends on what you're in the mood for.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want a laid back, calm, relaxed night. And sometimes you got a little drink and you just want to get a little wild.
Yeah.
You know.
Which I can agree with that. I'm sure you probably can agree with that too.
What, crazy?
Yeah, everybody got their little moments where they get in
I'm
that,
crazy
that-
enough for myself. I don't have time.
Some people say if it ain't rough, it ain't right.
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, each his own, but you know.
You never met that one that y'all just got to get into it before, you know what I'm saying? She want to fight you or wrestle you or talk shit to you. But the whole time, she just wanted you to put the joint on her for real.
Yeah. Put it on her head or something.
Yeah, smack her with that joint a couple
Lord
times. Anyway.
mercy.
Yeah, but
I'ma pray for
we
them.
go too far.
Anyway.
We're going to change it up a little bit.
Anyway, y'all know Drake and Chris Brown, they back in the scene together. You know,
Okay.
they ain't did a collab in a minute since the bottle incident with Rihanna and all that.
See, once again, that's what I'm saying. Crazy coochie.
Yeah, you know, they back.
Chris Brown was gone. He was gone. Fighting
She was
everybody.
gone too, though. You see all the videos they made about each other? Like, they was going back to back. He dropped one, she dropped one. She dropped one, he dropped one. They kept that going.
Crazy
They
coochie and
still
crazy
doing
peas.
that.
That's why they ain't make no baby.
But then
Thank
you
you,
got
God.
your man from down the street, Drake. He trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like
I think he's trying to save everything.
everything.
But Drake hit it, though.
That's your man from down the street. That's,
But Drake hit it, though. Didn't he hit it?
You know how your man come up front.
I mean, you know, he got ties with the homies, but
Yeah.
he from down the street.
Right. Right.
Terrible.
Right.
Y'all terrible.
But they back. They were saying, you know, they ain't did nothing in like the last 8-9 years.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't made no music together. I guess that was around the time that the incident happened.
Yep.
I think they probably gonna make some good music together because both of them are great at what they do.
Yeah.
You know, they got their own approach of doing things, but if they bring it together, it's probably a hit.
Right. See, my thing is like that whole rap beef and all that. Like, man, you know.
I'm not trying to be funny, but these two people right here
Yeah.
that I'm looking at,
Yeah.
that should have deaded everything right there.
R.I.P. man, Tupac and Biggie, man. You know
I'm
what
just
I mean?
saying that should have been the wake up call right there.
Yeah, because you know that whole situation really got out of
Blown out of
hand.
proportion,
Yeah.
started East and West
Be-
Coast
Instead of
beef,
them,
and-
instead
know
of
what
them
I
listening
mean?
to each other and talking it out, they were listening to their
Yeah.
entourage.
And so many of these different beefs could have really got out of hand.
Yeah,
when-
you had a
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
little. It's a lot of little industry beefs like that went on with different stars like Bankroll Fresh or
Yeah. Rest in
Bloody
peace,
J
Bankroll
or
Fresh, yeah.
Young Thug or just to name a few like T.I. Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot of
I
little
like
beefs
their
that
beef,
went
though.
on.
Dope beef, rest in
They-
peace, dope beef.
When T.I. beef, he got
No, I
killed
like their
in
beef far as the
Cincinnati
music wise.
somewhere.
No. I'm talking, I like their beef far as the music wise.
Okay.
They had some bomb music when they were beefing.
Yeah.
Good job. Y'all keep on beefing. Go ahead, keep beefing.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
But
keep on that
for
bag
real,
up.
For real, that's what it was all about for promotion. I beef with you, you beef with me to help sell each other.
But it
beef.
should have stayed there. On
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of these beefs should have just stayed on wax.
The funniest,
when
the,
you dealing with street niggas, sometimes.
but the funniest beef ever
True.
was
I mean,
Ja Rule and 50 Cent. I cracked up laughing when I heard them beefing.
but I mean, they said
Two
that's-
clowns.
That's what
So
ended his
where would he
career,
be
though.
without you?
He wouldn't be nowhere. Because that gorilla be in
They
a cage
say-
somewhere.
They say 50 ended his career with that one, though. With that beef.
Well, I think a lot of that came from they was all going through that conspiracy thing,
Mm-hmm.
and people was running for the border. Everybody was getting out, trying to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So to protect themselves, so they wouldn't get caught up in other people's, foolishness.
Right.
Yeah, Ja Rule in court now, though. So
I ain't know about that neither.
See, the live, we don't see a lot of the behind the scenes what
Right,
go on
right.
in their personal life, and
he
you know,
tried to swindle some
outside
rich
of
white
the
people out their
music.
money. What y'all mean?
I mean, I ain't. Hey,
I'll tell you later.
shout
Don't
out
worry
to Ja Rule.
Get
They
that money.
went for it.
Right.
about it. Get that money.
Because if I can swindle some rich people out of their money, guess what? We ain't gonna never be broke again.
I'm not with him.
Nah, we'll never be broke again because I'm gonna make that money do what it do.
You
Right.
with him?
Huh?
You with him? I ain't with him.
I'm trying to get it.
I'm not with them. See, it's my last night. I told y'all, right?
If they gonna go for it, I'm trying to get it.
See what I'm saying?
Never.
I sure got my paperwork together if they go for it.
Right.
I'm like tight business wise.
Right,
Got that paperwork together.
Right.
I'm just waiting on the opportunity.
Right.
Open the door. I just want in.
That's gonna happen.
Somebody send me an Uber.
Another beef that was squashed. Drake and Meek. They squashed that like.
That was a
little
fake beef anyway.
Yeah, that little like.
I feel like Meek was beefing because of Nicki. And he's still beefing over her.
But Nicki told you on the song though, you know. She,
Well, on
All
behind the
these
scenes
rap
with
dudes?
that, they got a lot of
First of all, I lost all respect for that man when she posted some Gucci shoes and he said, I want my shoes back.
they don't do that.
You're a grown man. What you talking about?
A lot of behind the scenes with that is
oh no, I might have asked for my Gucci shoes.
they got a lot of
Yeah, you need your white woman.
I might
We
have asked for
don't
my
want
Gucci
you in
back.
the sister clan.
they got
Right.
a lot of hood ties, so that wasn't gonna last too long anyway.
So you would have left the Gucci Jones? You would let her keep it?
Man, if I bought it for her, I ain't taking it back. Who I'm gonna give it to out of that?
You got the receipt. You gonna get your money. That's what you got.
I'm not doing all that.
Guess what? I'd have pulled a Nicki Minaj.
Dude.
Bitch, come get him.
Only thing that I might take back is the dog. I'm taking my dog with me.
Who though?
I'm taking my dog with me. Other than that,
You try to take my Gucci shoes
you
and
can
my
keep
dog,
the car,
I'm
you
going
can
to
keep the
cut you.
house. As long as you give me peace, we all right. But I'm taking my dog with me.
Yeah. She said she ain't want to deal with Young Thug because she caught him stealing dresses and shit. That's what Nicki said. I ain't said. Nicki said
First
it
of
in the
all,
song.
I know it's entertainment, but you wearing a dress, bro. Like, how long you thought it was gonna last? I mean, like, you wearing a dress, how long? I don't care how hard you go on the street or how hard your men go, but you still wearing a dress.
Right.
Don't whip the Mac out from under the dress. Like, what type of time you on?
Hey, wait a minute now. What's Will Smith's son name? I forget his name.
Jada.
Jaden.
He wears men dresses.
Oh, wait a minute. He wears who dresses?
Men dresses. They have men dresses now.
They got
Yeah,
men.
dog.
Now they got men dresses?
Man, listen,
You talking about over in Scotland?
Are you talking about a kilt?
that's what
Yeah,
it is. a
that's
kilt.
what you talking about.
No,
right?
I'm not talking about just a kilt. He owns several of those. His kilts
Nah.
are popping. I love his
You
kilts. I
talking
want to
about
buy
kilts,
some.
right?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
he has
they
some of
did
those
was
too.
I
they
respect
went
the
in
kilt.
Fashion Time of Buccini's or one of them highest brands
Yeah.
and bought them. They went to women's section and bought them a dress.
Time out. Hold up.
understand.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I want
No,
you
I'm
to play
just saying.
Hold on, no,
'cause
wait
you
a second.
just
Hold on.
said men dresses.
I'm gonna be with you in a
threw
second.
me
Hold
off
on. I
with
want
that
you to run that tape. Did you say Guccini's?
I mean, if that's what
That's
they
not
went-
expensive.
But that's a female store.
That's
right?
not expensive. Don't you
Yeah,
ever
it's a
put
female store.
Guccini and expensive in that near sentence ever again?
If you bought a dress from any one of them stores, it's the same shit.
No,
A
it's
man
not.
shouldn't be wearing a dress. If you ain't Scottish,
That's what I mean.
you shouldn't
How you
be
know you're
wearing
not
a dress.
Scottish? How you know you got some Scottish DNA in you somewhere?
Well,
A
it's
kilt,
cut.
but a
And it's
kilt.
cut.
A
I
kilt.
don't know what a kelp is, but a kilt.
What's it
Yeah,
called?
rapper.
Who?
Kilt.
A kilt.
That's what I said. That and a man's dress, to me,
There's a big difference.
They say it's very breezy, very refreshing.
well, y'all know Cardi B. She just won best rap and hip hop artist
Yep.
for the year.
At American-
Shout out to Cardi B.
Yes, that's
Clap
my
it
girl.
up
I was
for
so
Cardi
proud of
B.
her.
Yeah.
She just did that.
She just threw me off with the wardrobe. That was all.
Yeah, I just be having a hard time understanding what she's saying. I don't know, cause Cardi B,
No.
she a great entertainer. I know she don't write her own shit, but
I mean,
she do her thing.
listen,
She
if
don't
you
write
write
her
my
own
music for
She
me
don't
and
write
it
her
make
own.
us millions of
But
dollars,
she knows
salute.
how, like he just said, I agree with that, and she knows how to do it. But I
'Cause I
can't
ain't
take
no-
nothing from her. She won. She
I'm
got
not
it.
a rapper. I just own the label. So if you write my song and my music to make us some money, because I got the drive and the motivation to make it happen, I'm with it.
Right.
So if anybody want to write my music that fits me to a T or a little bit, I'm
Yeah.
with it. But if you write something, I can't rap about certain stuff or none of that. I ain't doing it.
Right, and you know she caught a lot of flack for that because they said she don't write her own music and all that. But I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Even though if she don't write it, she still won best rap and hip hop
Who said
artists.
she doesn't
every
write
year.
her own music?
Nah, she did have a person.
Ghost writing for
Yeah,
her.
but he
On a
he
couple
did,
of songs, but not
he
all her
did his
music.
thing. Nah, not all his music. But what he did was he gave her artist development, and basically he started
Nothing
her
wrong
off
with
with the basics on how to put your stuff together.
Right.
And once he put it together, he orchestrated it behind the scenes in the studio.
Have you ever listened to any of her early mixtapes?
Nah, not really. I
She
really
wrote
just,
all of them.
I really just got hip to Cardi Foz when she was on that show.
Love and hip hop.
Yeah. I ain't never really heard her like, rap.
I
and all
heard
that
one of
stuff.
her songs by mistake
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube a long time ago, but I didn't know that was her until I thought about it and I heard the song again. I was like, "Oh crap, that was Cardi B." Okay, there you go.
So she been rapping then.
Yeah.
She been on the scene.
While she was on the stripper pole, she was doing her thing. Shout
Well,
out to
I
Cardi B.
heard about it, but
Yeah,
I
shout
never
out to
really
Cardi B.
I
paid
love
no
Cardi B.
attention until
Ghostwriter, no
Love
ghostwriter, you doing your thing, girl. Keep it going.
Yeah.
And you can understand what she's saying. You just gotta listen. Open your ears and listen. You stop focusing on white women, you can hear something.
I thought she was
If you
white.
close your eyes, open them real fast, she look white.
Yeah, I thought she was white. Until she started talking
She's
that
Dominican
Guala
Republican,
Guala
and
shit.
she's,
yeah. I understand that when she's talking. But when
Trinidadian.
she talking English, I don't know what the fuck she's saying. That's crazy though, because I can understand her when she started speaking that Guala Guala shit. Right.
I understand everything she says, okay? Don't come for her, because she ain't sent for you. Don't come for her.
It's hard to.
But you understood Jocelyn, though. I bet you didn't.
Who?
Jocelyn.
Who that is that?
You know who Jocelyn is.
Stevie J. Jocelyn.
I cannot, Stevie, I cannot. Her.
Yeah, see, I don't like her. She irritating as motherfucker. I don't do not like her at
That's
all.
because he spoiled her.
Yeah, I don't like her at all.
You ain't never spoiled no woman hair be like,
Yeah, but
I
I just-
cannot. You know
Yeah,
how
I
to
couldn't
do
deal
it.
with
Man,
that
that
shit
shit
all
is
night. I couldn't
irritating.
deal with that shit all night.
That shit is irritating. Now, I don't really like Josh. She's beautiful, but I don't like her. I
like
really
her.
don't. I really do.
I think
not
she's
like
funny.
her. You think she's
couldn't
funny?
deal with
I think she's funny. I be laughing. I be cracking them laughing. I do. I be down laughing.
I don't
Like, she
really-
is so funny.
Nah, she definitely funny though. She definitely a good entertainer. Like, I take my
You
head
just
off
can't
to
understand
Cardi
what
B.
she's saying when she was. What she say? My mother, her mother, what? What she say? Okay, never mind.
Just don't step on her red.
Stevie,
red
get her,
bottom.
Stevie, get her. Stevie.
Don't step on a red bottom.
Yeah.
She
Don't
probably
step
kill
on the
you.
red bottom. Her, Cardi B or Jocelyn, don't step on their red bottom. Cause Jocelyn crazy for real.
No, Tommy.
What she called herself? The Puerto Rican
The Puerto Rican princess.
princess. Yeah, that's what she called herself.
Tommy is crazy for real.
Tommy. Now I
To be
like
honest,
Tommy. See,
I love Tommy. That's
yeah,
my Tommy.
Yeah, I like
How
Tommy.
many Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or Mietas or whatever, not crazy?
Right, all of them is, huh? But Tommy crazy. I like Tommy.
I love Tommy. Jocelyn scared of Tommy. That's how I know
Tommy
she
tell
ain't
you,
about
mind
that
your
life.
motherfucking business. I want to have a drink. I'm going to have a drink.
I like Tommy.
Man, you
be
got
nice
I
as hell.
love Tommy. I
Y'all
love
want to
Tommy.
put me off the show? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have me a drink.
I love Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy cool.
Y'all get Tommy in the show?
But she gonna cuss you out, then give you something, then cuss you out, then put you out,
Yeah.
and then call you back 5 minutes later.
She got a fucking pet pig.
No, that's her daughter's pet pig.
It's still hers. She got it for the
But he's so
daughter.
cute. Look at
The
him.
fucking pig walking around.
That
and
little
the
baby, little
yeah,
pop, that
bro.
little thing like that. He black. He's so
That don't be
cute.
walking around. Oink, oink, oink,
He's so
oink.
cute.
A
He
fucking
gonna
pet
walks and everything.
pig.
Nah, that's when you.
I would get a
wasting
pet
money.
pig if I had money. I'd get a little one just like that.
I'm not buying. I'd rather
Hell.
buy a tiger before I buy a pig.
Nope.
Hell no.
That's when the Peter people come getting in your business. Leave
I
Simba
let
and
the-
them right
I let
on
the
over
tiger
there.
Go and run that way.
My pig be right there chilling.
A pig, though?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I ain't okay.
Is that
More
what it is, man?
more entertainment news. Y'all familiar with Azalea Banks?
Yes.
You know what's going on with Azalea Banks. She beefing with everybody in the industry.
How
The
she
list the list is long.
Why she
Men,
beefing?
women, everybody.
Why we beefing?
I don't know. Azalea Banks just I guess it started with the what's the Nick Cannon show?
Wilding out.
Wildin' Out. I guess it started with that. You know what they do on Wildin'
They
Out.
Joan.
They Joan.
Yeah,
And she couldn't take it.
she got
Oh,
me
poor
feelings.
baby.
Yeah, she got in her feelings.
I'm not trying to be
about
funny, but the Wild and Out girls, they talk about them every show.
I
Yeah.
ride with the homie.
Who
though. That's
hitting
my
it?
man.
Look
Yeah.
who
If
hitting
he
it.
beefing
Shout out
with
to-
her, I'm beefing
Shout
with
out
her.
to Nick Cannon.
No, but who
Wild
hitting? She
Out.
beefing with him. He not beefing with her. He got money. He ain't thinking about her.
Right.
Like they talk about the Wild and Out girls every day. Oh yeah, you just mad because I hit a Wild and Out girl. Do you think them girls care? Long as my Nick does not is not check
Yeah.
in my deposit. Okay.
But that's the whole premise of the show.
It's a Joan.
Yeah, it's the
wilding
Joan.
out,
It's
yeah.
wilding out.
Just have fun.
It's
So-
basically the entertain from every angle.
Right.
That's like going to a
But
black
you-
family cookout. It's always them cousins
But-
that just Joan the whole time.
And when you signed the contract, like you knew what
She was getting
what
into.
was getting into.
Yeah, so you
So-
can't even sue or not.
You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna come on there crying and upset because they talking about you, or in even in a derogatory way? Like you already, come on, man. You
Well, she
already.
might be putting a 50 Cent. You know, when 50 Cent first got in the game, he went at every artist there is. And what's beef?
Speaking of 50 Cent,
Oh,
that's
God.
more entertainment news. He
That
back.
bastard gets on my nerves.
50 back. He going at Jim Jones right now.
Jim Jones.
Him and Jim Jones.
Are y'all bored in Hollywood and New
He-
York? Like, do y'all need friends? Do y'all need hobbies? Like, what's wrong?
He went at Jim Jones. He told Jim Jones, he said, man, you looking dirty as shit. You from Harlem, man. You making Harlem look bad.
But you know what?
That's
They
what
do
he
got a
told-
name for being fly, though.
Yeah.
Harlem guys usually fly. You find a dirty Harlem dude, something going on.
He having problems in his life. But let him mind his business like you mind yours.
Oh, did she
With
take
them
it for
cheap
bad?
ass
Or
Walker
did she
looking
take it-
bottles.
Oh,
Did she
no.
take it broke? Did she take all his money?
Oh, no. Jimmy laying back right now, though.
He
Jimmy
mind his
chilling.
business,
Yeah,
like-
he on his workout stuff. He,
Yeah, that's
he
her homie, too,
Yeah,
man.
he laying back.
I know a lot of they peoples, and they realize. I mean, they street dudes, but they trying to get it together. It's taking them a minute, even though they done been famous for a minute, but they getting it together.
I'm sorry, that's another person I can't stand. I don't like 50
Ooh,
Cent.
50 Cent. You know,
Like his vodka he has out, I've never even tried it because I don't like him.
far as his music goes,
I don't like him.
I liked 50 old music, but I never really liked him as a person.
I don't like him, period.
His
music,
business acumen is cool, is good though.
Yeah, he got a great
like Power.
business.
So many women love Power.
Power was a
Yeah,
good show.
yeah.
But once they was like, oh yeah, 50 Cent gonna be the show, I said, oh, I ain't watching
Well,
it.
he
And
dead now.
I'm not
They
wa-
killed him on the show.
They-
He
I'm
dead.
not
He
gonna say
got
that,
to
but
shoot out the
yeah.
police.
Yeah, he dead
But,
now.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I was like, okay, about time. But I don't like him.
He
I
got
don't-
another show though.
I don't watch his shows.
50 Central or something like that.
I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
him.
He tell why you're not a 50 supporter.
I mean, a lot of people
Like,
don't
that's- what
support
was
That's
that
like
song?
talking
What-
about
what-
that peanut butter and jelly right there. You make
want
me
peanut
mad
butter
with
jelly?
that.
I got
I
one
don't
in
want
my
no
purse.
goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I bought one for you.
Nah, hell nah.
Nah, but a lot of people don't support 50 because he ate the cheese.
He ate the cheese lip.
Yeah, so, you eat the cheese, ain't nobody fucking with you.
He don't wear the vest no more though.
I guess not. He got the peoples with him.
What was that song he did with Lil Kim? I know y'all too. I forgot the name of it.
What is
Honestly,
called?
I listened to that song because Lil Kim was on it.
I got the magic stick. or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
They had a beef over that song.
Because he tried to say he smashed.
Nah, it's one of them wanted it on they jump, and he was like, nah, this mine's. So she didn't want to go and do the live performance with him or something because he wouldn't let her put it on her song or her jump, something
That's
like
not
that.
how you do Lil Kim. Don't play with her. Don't play
Yeah.
with her. Don't play with her. Don't play
Something
with her.
like
Oh,
that.
nah, if it had been that first little Kim album with that, yeah, she might have got in this business. Cause that first album, she did that.
I love Lil Kim. I love Lil Kim. I like Nicki Minaj, and I love Cardi B. Okay, I'm gonna love all three. Y'all gonna have to get over it. I'm not beefing over nobody. The Barbs and the Bees. I don't have time for all this stupid
So
shit.
you don't pick sides.
No.
You don't choose one. Okay.
They all my personalities. What you mean? They got their moments.
So you're not part of the Beehive or the Barb?
I'm a part of the Shannon Hive.
Okay.
Ain't never one of y'all paying my bill, so love your music. We're gonna keep it moving.
Shout out to all the entertainers, man, that's out there doing their thing.
Next track.
You know what I mean? We too are in the entertainment business, so that's why I thank y'all for tuning into the show each and every Saturday night from 9 to 11. I'm your host, Keon, co-host.
Bruce.
No
I
question.
just be here for decoration.
Sidekick, Road Dog, woman's point of view. Got to have her on the show
Yeah,
because
no
she
question.
keep everything going.
Keep it balanced.
And the ladies, I know y'all love to hear what she
Her
has to
side,
say.
your
You know what I
point of
mean?
view.
Hey,
Her
question. Can
point
y'all
of
get
view.
Remy Ma on the show? That's one person I would love to meet.
Man, shout out to Remy Ma. If we get in touch with Remy Ma, definitely
You
you're
can
welcome
get
to
in
the
touch with her.
show.
It's called How Much You Gonna Spend.
You welcome to the show. Come on the show. Remy
Cause
Ma,
she is.
you welcome.
I love her.
I mean, I know some people that know him, but I ain't got the money right now for that.
I love her.
It's cool. It's cool. One quick announcement. December 1st, that's Saturday, December 1st.
Rent due
from
that day. We got some
6
money.
p.m. to 11 p.m. Fashion show will be held in Glendale, Maryland. Y'all come on out.
How much is the ticket?
Enjoy yourself. Early bird tickets are on sale right now. You go to Eventbrite, $15 early bird tickets. Get them before they gone, man.
I ain't paying. I'm coming. I'm crashing the party. I
Get
ain't
them.
paying.
Get them before they gone.
Okay.
Saturday, December 1st, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Bliss Productions' first annual fashion show. It's a Blissful Wonderland. Y'all come on out, man. We're gonna have a ball. We'll have a good time. We're gonna take a quick break. Come right back. Hopefully, Stu crazy ass will be in the building, and he get a pop. I know he got a story about why the hell his van.
That's his Dad of the Year van. Don't come for that van.
We're gonna take a quick break, man. It's Saturday Night Live Powered by Vox Wave. Be right back.
He on Brooklyn, Mike.
Stop coming for you.
right, welcome back. It's Saturday Night Live, powered by Vox Wave. Gang's all here, man. Sorry for the late notice. You know, got my man here though, Stu. Always he show up. He might not be on time, but he come when he need to come.
You know he be on black people time.
I can't keep a job. Man.
That's right. That's
No
right.
comment. No comment.
What a stew, y'all. What a stew.
Hey,
man.
Stu,
God
I got a
damn,
question
what's
for you.
them grocery bags.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got a question, right?
Yeah.
You said in the word of the night was angles, correct?
Angles. The word of the night is angles.
How is it angles, right? DM. The wonderful thing about Instagram nowadays,
You don't have
you can voice call people.
You sure
What if
can.
they don't pick up?
No, I mean, so you can video call them.
Right, what if they don't pick up?
Well, then guess what? I don't want to talk to you till I actually see your face.
You see what I'm saying? I like that. I like
Straight to
that
the
right
point.
there.
I need to make sure you ain't got them Adam's apple. I need to make sure your name is not
See, I understand
James
that.
instead
See,
of Jasmine. You get what I'm saying?
See, I can point that out.
Not all the time.
It's
Not nowadays.
the ugliness that I can't always catch.
Oh, they bring the A game to the table. Then when they take the mask off, you like, dang.
Oh, the filters.
I already took care of the kids.
You know,
about
you
a
on
year.
the internet, you holding your, certain you finding your angles, trying to be extra cute. So
Yeah.
I'm putting a bunch of hearts.
Either
in.
God bless you
Right.
with cuteness or he didn't.
You know what I'm saying? And I keep trying to tell people, like,
It's somebody for everybody.
But
It's
you
somebody
gotta
for
realize
everybody.
they got makeup artists out here that fix you right
Yes.
on up. And
But
then
those-
when you roll over, you like, oh shit.
But those you kind of can catch.
What
because-
is,
tell you-
that happened to one of my friends. He's from Iraq. And you know, over there, their women beat their face like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He said the next morning he came out the bathroom, he said he saw her walking in the hall. He said, "What are you doing in my house? Who are you?"
Yeah, it'd be a different color.
I've been catfished before
It'd
though.
be a different color.
I've been catfished
Y'all ain't never
before.
seen nobody put too much makeup on.
Yeah, I've been catfished before.
What? You have?
Catfish, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been catfished.
Talk
yeah.
about it, man.
Nah,
we
still
all
cat-
have been through it.
Okay, so
I've
what
never been
happened?
catfished.
never?
No.
This
I
what
got
happened.
catfished.
I'ma
Because
tell
I
you
wait for the club lights to come on if I see you, bitch.
This what happened. I'm gonna tell you. You know, everybody that whole internet dating thing, or surfing the internet trying to find.
You was on Craigslist.
So hold on. What kind of
What is
catfish was it? Was it like a
Plenty of fish.
like you thought it was like it was supposed to be a woman, but it was a
POF.
boy?
I
Or was it like
Oh, you was on the hoe site.
POF.
you was paying for it to get
No,
catfish?
no.
Pay
They
for
got
nothing on
catfish.
POF.
No,
Over
that's just
2.5.
no.
That's plenty of free
No,
right
no.
there.
That's really a free.
Yeah, but it be
Oh,
like
okay,
it be
get
a
that
lot of
size
Catfish
mixed
over
up.
3
Oh,
fat.
okay,
it be a lot of little slurs on that site.
Yeah, so I'm on there, right? Met the jump, scroll through. I'm like, okay, bad joint. We talking on the text, blah blah blah. So we end up
Oh, she got
exchanging.
you like her
We end up
personality.
exchanging numbers. So you know how the technology got you now, where especially if they got Androids and you lock the number in your phone, it's gonna automatically come up that they got IMO.
Right.
So we had been talking. I never video chatted the joint. So we talking, but this before I got a car and everything. I'm still on the bus because Hope Village,
Yeah,
bam.
right.
So one morning, I'm on the bus. I said, man, let me video the joint and see what's up.
You caught her before
That's
she
where
woke
you
up.
messed up, babe.
Bruh,
You caught her before she got up to put her makeup on the wig.
you know my facial expression sometimes tell it all.
You got the
When the
disease
jump
too.
answered the phone, I was like this.
That's where you messed up.
Like, who the fuck?
Sorry.
Hello?
She said, and tried to move the job. I said, who is this? This such and such. I said, nah, this ain't such and such. Oh, I'm just a little sick right now. I said, man, sick, a little sick. Why are you playing games on the phone, man? She said, what you mean? I said, you don't look nothing like your pictures. Oh, I'm going to talk to you later. I'm going to call you later.
They
You
never
caught her
look
just
like
waking
their
up.
pictures. They never look
You
like
caught
their
her just
pictures.
waking
It
up.
was-
She
Hold on,
got
but wait
to
a
put
minute.
the
She
outfit
get up
together.
at 7 in the morning because she worked for the government. It's like 9, 10 o'clock, bro.
She working in the basement.
Probably. They
she
probably
work in
keep
the
her down
basement.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The basement
In the
is
But hold
sun.
on, wait a minute.
The
but hold on.
basement.
But there are women
Preferably
out
the
here.
cellar.
She
hold on.
did not look like nothing.
Hold on.
on
But there are
her
women out here that
pictures,
go to
bro.
bed with their face fully beat
Yeah,
and wake up before y'all wake up,
yeah.
touch up their makeup, and then lay back in the bed like nothing
See all
ever
the
happened.
Oh,
tricks to
yeah,
the trade.
yeah, I know
See?
that, yeah.
Them all the
I done seen
tricks.
it all.
Guess what?
Them all the
I'm not
tricks.
doing all
I done
that.
seen it all.
Them
You
all
gonna
the
take
tricks.
this bonnet and this scarf and like it, or you can get the hell out.
See,
Yeah, see, them all
that's
the
what I
tricks.
respect right there. That's
I don't
what
have
I
time for that,
respect
man. I'm
right
not
there.
breaking my sleep to look cute, man. Look, it's 8 o'clock.
Stop the trickery, right?
Right.
Stop the trickery.
Stop the trickery, yeah.
Yes, that's trickery.
That's trickery.
Yes. Because, first of all, you masking all your blemishes and your defaults. Let me see your defaults.
Yeah.
Let me know if I can handle your defaults.
Right.
When I see you,
Yeah.
Show me at your best and your worst.
yeah.
I
So
wanna
I
see
want. If
both.
I can't handle you at your worst, I don't deserve you at your best.
Right. I want to see both.
I want to see the
We're having
edges
some
missing.
technical difficulties right
I just
now.
hate
with Shan and
when
Mike.
you know what I hate, like
Shan has some
past
technical
experience.
difficulties
Yeah,
right now.
technical difficulties. Past experience, like
She said,
I met a person. I met a
Alright.
person where as though, everything cool for 6 months to a year, 2 years. The 3rd year, you find out, man, it's a motherfucking snake. I thought it was a hawk. It's a snake.
Yeah.
3rd year.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, that's hey,
He all like
maybe that was a
bullshit.
snake from the Garden of the Eden. I don't know.
Man, you did good. 3rd year.
3rd year, that was a professional snake.
Right.
That was a professional snake.
Y'all terrible.
Nah, man, this out
Don't act like men don't have things they had to from
we
women.
do. We hide stuff. We do. All right, but y'all's is like blatant.
I'm gonna tell you one of the things that we had. Like when the penis is little at that particular time. We
was
don't
cold
want
that
y'all
night.
to see us at our worst.
It was cold that night.
You understand what I'm saying? So we'd rather when the jump, bam,
Hold up.
hey,
Wait a
this is
minute.
what I am. I'm
Hold
a
up,
monster.
Wait a minute. Now,
But-
you just
Oh,
shot
you're
it.
a
You just shot
grower,
the gun.
not a shower. Got it.
You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
No, but hold
some
up, wait a
dudes
minute.
be
Some
feeling
dudes,
like
yeah.
So
they- that's how
you
they
mean to
feel.
tell me?
We gotta start telling the truth.
Hold
That's
up.
how some
you mean
dudes
to tell me
feel.
y'all lay around each other all day, lay together, whatever, and you just don't get comfortable at all until it's
some men like that.
Some people are like that.
Yeah, some people like that.
Some
Some
people
women
like that.
Some women like that.
Some women
Too
like
much
that.
work. Like,
Keep
Yep.
the lights off. Don't
Yep.
want t-shirt on. They don't want you to
She
see.
don't want you to see the stretch marks, so
Yeah.
she gonna keep the lights off. But the whole time I want to play Stevie Wonder on them stretch marks. But she, you know what I'm saying? She think they, defaults.
so you mean to tell me your hands don't move around in the dark?
They do, but
This is why this is my
I
last
can't
night.
see the stretch marks. I can only feel them, so I don't know. I think it may
quit.
not be a stretch mark.
I quit.
It
That may be a
bumpy
scar.
road.
You
It
see
might
what
be a
I'm
bumpy
saying?
road.
You see what I'm saying? That
Hold
may
up.
be a
Okay,
C-section
let me help you
scar.
right quick. Let me help you right quick.
He
Okay?
got a lot. He got a lot of. Go ahead,
Yeah, he
bro.
got a lot of
Get
anger.
off the
But
chest,
let me help you out right
Get
quick,
off the
okay?
chest, bro.
Okay.
They
Because
got you together
I
last night.
have stretch marks,
Ain't
and
nothing wrong with
I
that.
also have a scar from when my appendix erupted when I was 6. I don't like to show them neither. Them women
You see what I'm saying?
them women that walk around with their stomachs all out, looking like chitlins hanging over their pants.
Oh,
I'd be like this, y'all nasty.
That's disgusting. You talking about pancake batter stomach?
Yeah.
That's
Y'all men nasty. Cause y'all be like, hey baby girl.
She might be fat.
Oh, we
Hold
went
on,
listen. Last
Then buy
night.
her a huggy or something to cover up
Last
that belly.
night,
Everyone see that.
No,
we
Buy her
went to
Jones
the
straps
bowling
she can
alley.
wrap
When we left you last night, we went to the bowling alley.
Uh-oh.
We at the bowling alley.
I don't remember getting
I lied
invited to the
you.
bowling alley last night.
I ain't even.
I ain't even get
This-
an
it
invite.
was-
Yeah, I don't.
You did. It was.
yeah,
I
Oh,
just-
he did, but I didn't.
Cause we pulled.
I'ma
we
slash
was
your
talking.
ties.
It
Go
was
ahead.
a spur of the moment.
Go over to
man.
the story.
It's
Go
a
over to the
spur of
story.
the
Go over to the story.
moment. So we did, right? And I didn't notice it, but somebody else did, and was like, she knows she wrong for doing that. Got a sweatshirt, crop top, and her stomach
stomach out.
is over here.
Whoa.
That's disgusting. I just seen that a couple times. That's disgusting.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I turned around and I see it, and I'm like, yeah, she
So
knows. She
what
wrong.
about the women that
She knows
tied a
she wrong.
t-shirt in the back and just had their stomach out?
That's the same thing. That's equal opportunity. That's the same thing.
Yeah,
See,
she knows she
Robinson?
Yeah,
wrong.
that's the same thing.
She knows she wrong.
That's the
Guess
overflow.
what?
That's
This is
not
what I'm
even-
saying. They have high waist pants now
Good question.
that you can put over your belly and cover that part. So you still got your belly out technically, and you got you still balance it out. But if you know you look like you 8 months pregnant, and you got on leggings, you like, girl, I'm so uncomfortable. Oh yeah, that feel better.
That stuff don't work sometimes though.
Your boyfriend let you come outside like that,
That don't work sometimes.
baby. You look good. Why stop lying to them?
See, that's his job.
No, you don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
That's his job.
Don't look. If I look like I just rolled out of bed, tell me I look like I just rolled out of bed.
Y'all can't handle the truth. If you be like, baby, how I look? If I be like, let me tell you something. Ursula, Little Mermaid, you're gonna be like, oh my God! Why would you say something like that? But baby, you want the truth.
Then that's not the woman for you. Then she can't take you being honest.
That's
Phone
78,
phone lines are open.
of the
240
woman population.
719-2560.
So-
how do y'all feel about that? Is there a thin line between telling the truth?
Like I'm
Yeah,
not knocking
if your
women.
woman
Hold on, wait a
is
minute.
not
I'm not.
looking
Rose
good,
up.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
is
not.
there a thin line? How
Sometimes
do you
the
break
truth
the
don't
news
even
to
matter.
them?
No, but hold on, I'm not knocking women.
240-719-2560.
I'm not knocking
Phone
my
lines
sisters
open.
for having confidence in themselves. That's fine. but it's levels, okay? Especially because most of them have kids. So why would you walk around with your belly out like that?
Someone
I
she
mean, I
like
don't
Janet
know.
Jackson and look
Like Freddie Jackson. Look at here.
No.
But who was
Look
that
like Sinead.
disrespectful to though? Who was that
Right.
rude
Them
to?
and
though?
they
Cause it's
kids.
some hold on, but it's some guys out here that really like. I know a few guys. I know some guys that really enjoy some stuff like that.
That's what you do in the bedroom. You don't put that outside. That's not everybody.
No, it don't even be nothing there.
like
It's
the
just
hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
The head
Yeah,
might
he
be
just
good,
like
right.
box. Yeah, I just think that they just so attracted to boxing, like they'll just hit anything.
This is my thing, right? Like, y'all see I'm small, okay? Even though I'm small, it's certain things I wouldn't wear. Because one, I have a teenage boy. And the second somebody comes like, hey, Miguel, you know your mother looking good. My son gonna punch you in the mouth. And be like, what you say about my mother? So before we even get down there, while he was this age, his mother wasn't wearing stuff like this.
But you just got some respect for yourself, that's all.
Respect your kids and yourself.
You just got some respect for yourself, that's all.
That's why they get mad at me in my neighborhood. And sometimes when the big girls walk around, I'm like, y'all, they be like, hey, baby girl, be like, you nasty as hell when you talk to her.
Okay,
Some of them don't need to see their kids
so
unless they go to their
so now
grandparents' house.
let,
Like the girl that walked around last week with the dead possum in her pants. You know who you are.
Dead possum.
You put that on the air.
Dead
Dead
She
possum.
smell like dead possum.
Dead
pussy.
possum.
In her coochie. My uncle said dead possum pussy smelling.
No, she waved her arms, and I was like, "Don't nobody smell that?"
What was this?
So look, no look.
Remind
I had-
me not to
no,
arrive.
No look, I had to tap everybody. I was like, "Hey, y'all don't smell that?" So everybody started walking off with her, talking to her just to see if they could just smell. They was like, "Oh, it smell like Blue Plains."
Look,
say,
still you thirsty now? What's wrong?
Man, listen. By the time she was to bed the whole night, she was to bed for about 10 hours.
For y'all, I stepped off when I got a whiff of that.
When I said she
Anybody
was
know
to bed for 10
her?
hours, no, don't do that. Everybody might know her.
So let me ask y'all this question. Let me twist it this
She
way.
ain't my friend, so
Let
I ain't
me
gotta
twist
tell
it
her.
this
I just
way.
don't want to run into
You
I
got
wouldn't
you
tell
got a Schwebby, right? She is Schwebby.
What's
Right.
a Schwebby?
a Glockington.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, wait
What's
a
your
minute,
Webby?
wait a minute,
Yeah,
Glock.
Schwebby.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you call Big
Schwebby,
Jones.
You know the
Glockington.
Schwebby is.
So,
I know.
wait,
I
just
hold.
said a Schwebby.
Did y'all hear this?
But you know
What you
it
say?
is.
He called
So-
Big Jones Glockingtons.
What's a Glockington?
So look, let me ask y'all this question, right?
I'm done.
So you got one, right?
That's some
And
new shit to me.
she wear, you know, the stuff we describing now, the crop top, and she comfortable with that, right? Right now, she started getting money, and now she want to change her appearance. You know what I'm saying? She want to get stuff altered and lose weight, and then, you know, all that type of stuff. So now, do we accept that? Is that still disrespectful? Is that rude? Because she was wearing this stuff at first, and we talked about her. Now she done got money, and now she altered her appearance.
Yeah, that's rude.
And so now what we do? Are we still
I don't-
talking about her?
Yeah, that's rude.
No, if
I'm
she
not-
Are we
started-
still
cheating.
talking about
She
her?
cheating.
I'm not
She
going to
cheating.
talk about
She
no.
cheating?
Yes.
How does cheating,
She
Stu?
paying for the alterations so she can look right in them clothes. Work out.
I respect
Don't
it.
pay for it.
If you was busted and
Put
now
the
today
work
you
in.
look
Put the
like
work
a,
in.
you know,
Why you paying for it? You cheating yourself.
But
Oh,
technically, they
someone
supposed to
like
do both, though, Stu.
What?
They supposed to get some taken out and still work out. That technically.
What is she, 600 pounds?
I don't know. Ask him. This is his story.
What is she, 600
I
pounds?
mean, I ain't 600. That's exaggerating, but she could be 3, 2. I don't know. She just big. I don't know.
Like I've seen
some
some
women
women.
are big
Just
boned.
big.
I've seen
What?
some women in DC that got
She
the
just big.
name-
Big
who
bone.
got big bones?
boned it.
I've
No such
never.
thing as big
There's
bones.
no
So
such
hold up,
thing as
hold up.
big boned it.
No, it is. You lying. 'Cause
Everybody bones the
No.
same damn
What?
size.
No.
He said you lying.
look, no, listen.
What
A
is
lot
he
of the,
talking
a lot
about?
of the, hey,
What?
a lot
Give
of
me
the- hold up.
give me your water. Is that even water? What? Big boned it.
A lot of the women that we look at on Instagram or video vixens or whatever you want to call them,
They fluffy.
plus models.
They fluffy.
They bones big.
They got big bones.
That's the same.
Bones 400 pounds.
Could you say this out
A
loud?
bone.
You
A
tell me,
bone. A
the fat-
bone.
The fat just there.
A bone. Huh?
For decoration.
The fat just there.
Say 400
The
pounds
bones
of bone.
is what's heavy.
So if she had a big ass and little stomach and nice
She ain't got no
size
bones
titties,
in her ass.
how you know?
What?
Bone, ass is booty meat.
Tissue.
It's tissue, it's muscles.
So how
You know what? I'm so done with y'all.
How you know?
I don't know. What you mean?
What school he go to?
How many strip clubs have you been to? Scott?
No, they call implants in their ass.
No, I just see it's some real ones. It's some with some
I'm
real.
with Stu on that one.
It's some real ones still surviving out here.
I agree.
I agree.
It's,
I'm
it ain't,
just
we
talking
all
shit.
don't
I'm
like
just talking
Mattel.
We all don't like
Mattel.
Mattel.
Yeah, we don't all like plastic. Yeah, some of us like the real deal.
So that's my question. Is that do we,
I feel
do we
like
talk about
you
that?
can do
now?
whatever
I mean, I'll accept
If
it
that's
with
what she
the.
do-
You know
I'll
what I'm
accept it
saying?
with the fluff out.
Because think about it now, the celebrities they got money. Vivica
Woman
Fox,
in the winter.
she changed her
keep it warm in the
nose.
morning.
Vivica Fox was
By
always
the
pretty
way,
to me.
it's getting it's a little chilly outside.
You did what I'm saying?
Vivica Fox was always
a
pretty
lot
to
of
me.
celebrities.
So.
They got money. They done changed their appearance.
Yeah, they cheating.
and all that.
They cheating.
So we talking about them for that.
So you want Nikki before the makeup or after the makeup?
before.
Yeah, I like Nicki before.
I want her before she put the
I like a lot of them
before she put
celebrities
the,
before they
medicine
did
I
what
saw
they
Nikki
did.
Parker.
Who?
Oh, I want her after the makeup. then.
Who
I
is
want
Nikki? Who is Nikki Parker?
I want
Monique.
Nikki Parker
Monique,
after
yeah.
the makeup.
Oh.
I'm about to do her after the makeup.
Guess what? Hold on, wait a minute. Come on.
Y'all ain't let me finish. Y'all just said, I want Nikki.
Monique is a pretty
Good.
woman, regardless.
She is beautiful. No one's
She's gorgeous.
saying that. I just can't handle her defense.
I like the little ratchet one that was on there.
Defaults, you know she throw away men like she throw away tissues. What's wrong with
I
you?
liked her. The little
mean,
ratchet
she's
one.
pretty
What was her
strong, I'm
name?
pretty sure.
Who?
Y'all don't know. Y'all remember her? The little ratchet one that was on there. I think that was Monique daughter. or
Oh,
something.
Kim
I
Parker.
liked her.
You
that
liked
was on
her?
the show. Yeah.
But if you notice,
Your
Little
picker
chubby.
broke.
She was kind of chubby
Yeah,
or
you
something.
gotta-
Had the braids
yeah.
on.
You gotta- you need to get your picker realigned.
Yeah, I like her.
but if you notice, I'm glad you said that because
That's why you
Kim
think-
voice kind of favors Cardi B voice.
I just liked her
No.
attitude on the show.
What about,
I like-
what
I
about
like-
her attitude? What
I
you
like
mean
the
that she-
ratchetness.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, because she didn't really have too much. you
Nah, I
know?
just like the
Hold on,
ratchetness.
Stu. You were not in here for the question, right? The question was, is it true that crazy women have the best sugar bowl?
What?
So go ahead, because your picker, Alana, ain't too good either. Come on with me. Don't put the water down. Put the goddamn water down.
My mother calling y'all.
Your mama
Put
ain't
the
calling.
water down.
That's a little tricky question.
How's that a tricky question?
How is that tricky?
Because you could say that they got the best. Or you could say that they crazy enough to make you believe
I
they
tell you
got
what.
the best.
I tell you what. We're gonna open the phone lines 240-719-2560. Do crazy women got the best sugar bowl? That's the question.
Sugar bowl?
Do they got the best sugar bowl? That's what Shannon said.
I call it
I
the
She
sugar
called it
bowl.
a sugar bowl.
I don't even really
Or I
think
can call
so.
it the dead possum trap. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Whatever soap shop boat, I'm just saying.
I just think it's all
I ain't
in the
moving no more.
people.
It's all.
Matter
in
of
the
fact,
people.
you know what? I take it back.
This shit
Yeah.
right here. This shit
I
right
think
here.
the
Because
girl.
two crazy people, their chemistry is like, oh, magic.
I think Craig's girlfriend on Friday had a good sugar bowl.
Yes.
I think her sugar
Yes.
bowl was
So
torch.
that's the new
I
word.
mean, that's because she had
That's
the
the new
EBT
word
card
we
came
use,
with
the
her,
sugar
though.
bowl. We running with sugar
Yeah,
bowl.
we running with sugar bowl.
That's
I
what
like
she
that.
did, yeah.
I like the
Sugar
sugar
bowl,
bowl, though,
yeah.
because it keep you, like,
Right.
too much sugar. I like
Yeah,
that.
keep you up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
that
wanna go to
sugar
sleep, but
bowl,
you gonna
I
wake
like
up
that.
anyway.
That sugar keep you up.
Like that. You
Hey,
go down
bouncing
there. You
off
go.
the
You
wall.
what you do? You
I
go
like
down
that.
there, down
That
there
was
in
a
the
good
sugar bowl.
analogy. Because the sugar do have you bouncing off the wall. You give a kid sugar, they ain't gonna sit their ass down.
And what you do? You go down there and then the sugar go. You want
You
to eat
never-
some of the sugar bowl.
Hold on,
You
you
lick
know
that
them
sugar
conversations.
cube.
Look,
That sugar cube like a horse.
like a what?
Dumb
Like
as
a
hell.
horse.
Something's wrong with
He
this
back,
boy.
y'all. He back. Now he back. He back.
Stu
We done
is
got.
back.
We done
Man,
brought
I got a
him
little
back.
Tourette's,
We brought him
man.
back
Y'all
around.
got
Stu is back.
He
He
back.
I'm
He
here
back.
1 minute.
Oh, that's why the
He
mothers
back.
be mad when they go to their father. The kids go to the father and come back. Your father gave you sugar, didn't he?
Yeah. The sugar had you bouncing.
Come back and get him.
Yeah.
You gave him all that sugar. Come back and get him.
Tell us what you got going on, man. What's going on with the game night? What you got going on, bro? You got some stuff in the works right now?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to open up a sex position book.
Can I go home now?
I'm dropping it. I'm dropping the sex position book.
You
Okay.
did wrong. Can I go home?
Called
Oh,
Sexy
man, what the-
Stupidness.
Sexy stupid.
Why can I go? You can go to
What
commercial. I can be
Different-
gone by the
nah,
time
for
you come
real,
back.
though. I can spice up the relationship with my
That's what's up.
I gotta
different
say 'cause you did
sexual
wrong, so I gotta
positions
say.
that I
I'm going
got
home.
for you.
That's it.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You get your new nice little cutty, but I got a sex position right now. It's called a thermometer.
So okay, tell us about the
It's
thermometer.
not like it's gonna break somebody.
Nah,
Tell us about that,
See,
Stu.
it works better when you got a window or a balcony.
Okay.
It's cold outside. I don't got time for that bullshit.
Hey, but you
Levels
don't
get
know
hot.
the temperature. All you know is it's cold.
Hey, see, this is the bullshit. I'm
Break
talking
it down,
about.
break
Let's
it
go.
down.
Man, you
for
stick your woman head out the window, man. You hit her from the back. That'll tell you what the temperature is. That's the thermometer.
Can someone please send me a Uber?
So what's another position you got going on in this
Had the crying
This
baby.
man is a
Crying
fool.
baby.
Crying baby.
How you come up with these different positions?
Well, you know,
Something's wrong with him. Like, why you asking me?
mainly, man, most of the time while I'm, in the spirit of the moment.
spirit of the
You know what I'm
moment,
saying? You know, I
Are you
like to
drunk
role
at the
play.
time or off the
Sometimes I'm just sober. The spirit of the moment.
I feel like you
know
be
what
doing
I'm
these positions trying to hurry before the kids wake up.
Kids normally they done went to their father, so you know what I'm saying. We got plenty of time
Oh,
to cut
man.
and edit. You know what I'm saying.
Cutting at
Got a
it.
lot of role playing going on. You know, it starts off
Role-playing?
with me waking up crying.
Oh my God. Stu, you a grown ass man. The hell's
What?
wrong with you?
And I need my bottle.
The crying
The
baby.
crying baby.
The address to come sit in my Uber.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, I was gonna spice up y'all relationship. Y'all ain't gonna never want to cheat.
So
Them
they
women
they
don't
got
want no
order the
man
crying
whining
baby,
like no
huh?
baby.
They got order the crying
Man,
baby.
it's a book. I got 100.
So do
stupid
you lay down
sex
and do the
positions.
cockroach?
So where can they find this book?
You ready to
at?
go?
On Facebook,
We can go
live,
together, man. We'll come back and get them.
email me, man. I'll order you a paper hardbook copy
A paper hard book
For
coffee.
the low price of
for a low
$9.99.
price of $35. So enough to get a
This is
3.5.
Barnes and Nobles or something?
No, you know what? It's Barnes and Noble.
You ain't getting
What?
that. Ron, we got to cut that out. We got to edit that.
Yeah.
Ron, edit that.
Oh man,
Hey, I'm a patient.
you say you're patient.
Yeah, he got his car.
Yeah, I
He
have my
good.
car. I'm
Yeah,
a
he
patient.
legal.
I'm,
He got
yes,
his
I have
car.
back pain. And,
Yeah, he good.
Arthritis.
Yeah.
He good.
Arthritis?
Yeah, I
he
have
got-
arthritis.
How was the New York trip?
The New York trip was love, man, as always.
Yeah,
We getting ready to bring that here, y'all.
that's what's up.
I'm talking
Just
to
leave New York
adult
weather in New
game
York.
night, huh?
Leave New York weather up
A
there.
dog game night.
Adult
Break
game
that
night,
down.
man, where we have, I'm talking jumbo Jenga, musical chairs, where the kicker with that musical chairs is,
Everybody drunk.
you the chair.
Huh?
Whoa.
You the chair.
So you ain't sit on a nigga lap, did you?
Nah, I ain't, not me. Not me.
You got somebody's daughter to sit in somebody's son lap.
That's how it normally works. 6 guys, 7 women. 6 women, 7 guys.
Okay, on this
Go
night,
around.
ladies, I'm gonna need you the night before to sit in some
How
medical
about-
douche, so you won't
How
smell the
about
possum.
4 women and 3 guys? Same thing.
Same thing. However way the number's gonna be, that's what it is.
How about
And it's musical chairs.
how about 3 guys and 10 women?
That's not gonna work.
What?
That's not gonna really work.
I know last time we was on the show, you brought up the idea about the rap battle.
Oh yeah,
Battle
man.
rap,
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking about setting the rap battle up, man. I was talking to my man Lil Cookout the other day. Shout out to my man Lil Cookout. I was talking about that, man.
Wait a minute,
He's
tell me,
talking-
are you what you were at someone's
No,
cookout?
his
or-
man
No,
named
my
Lil
man Lil
Cookout.
Cookout, man. He a rapper. He a rapper, man. And so you know
What,
what I'm saying.
where do y'all come up with these
He
names?
Cookout.
Right, Lil Cookout.
Yeah.
Lil
Shout out to
Cookout.
Lil
Why
Cookout,
is his name
man.
Lil Cookout? I'm really
Probably got
curious.
to get him on the
I'm
show.
gonna get him
next
on
week.
the
We
show.
definitely gonna bring Lil Cookout on
I'm
this
gonna see if I can get him up here next week,
Yeah,
man.
tell him come
on
up
Man,
next week.
Get an
Yeah, he
interview,
will.
man,
Yeah.
because he said he was watching last week, man. He said, man, he don't
Shout
want
out
me
to
to
Lil
be in that
Cookout.
battle,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Lil Cookout.
He want to take the battle for me.
Oh
You
yeah.
want to take the battle
He
for
want
you?
to take the battle for me, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm
No, it's definitely a good
Cookout.
idea. I'm definitely with it, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm definitely with a rap battle. Definitely.
Okay, y'all call me when it's over. I'll come to the after party.
Matter of fact,
you gotta
we
be
can,
here.
we can
What?
spice it up a
Lil-
little bit because we can have them rap battle live, introduce their name, and go in.
And go in, boom.
So, 2 on 2, and
Little
you know,
cookout on the grill.
Just make sure we clear that with all the people.
Yeah,
we
long as
need
But
to
they
say.
get out, yeah.
I'm saying we checking them at the door though.
Right.
We patting them down. No knives, no guns, no.
Nah, none of that.
Lubrication.
No. What's the
I don't
no
know.
wine openers? None of that.
No corkscrew. Yeah, no
we
corkscrew.
checking them at the door.
Yeah, nah, little cookout good, man.
Ooh,
He
you
might
a
come in.
petty
He might come in with a
mother.
spatula, but that's it. But
We checking them
Hit
at the
with
door.
a spatula.
We coming with a
he
spatula.
might come in with a spatula or some thongs or something. You know what I'm saying?
He coming with thongs on.
No, the little things you pick up the food.
Tongs.
Tongs.
man. He said some tongs.
Oh, come on, y'all. Don't do that to me. Come on.
Nah,
man.
we
Tongs.
Okay,
talking
all right,
about
all right, y'all
tongs,
knew what
though,
I
bro.
meant. Don't, come on, man. That was a mistake.
No, because
You
when
said
you
he was
came
coming
in.
with thongs on.
No, the things to pick the food up on the grill, man. Y'all know what
Nah,
I'm
because
talking.
when you
If he
came
come
in,
in
your
with thongs,
energy.
he got to go
yeah.
that
Oh, little cookout ain't coming out. Little
So you
cookout.
gotta tell him, let him
Nah,
know, because
nah,
he watching
man.
the show.
So is
let
he
him know.
bringing a Glock fully loaded?
With the thong on
He might need to.
it. He got the No, I'm just saying, we just
We
want
going
to
to
know.
commercial.
We just want to know, like, what's going on.
Yeah, we gotta stay up.
Clarify some
Cause
things.
your shit be wandering off. What the hell is you talking about? I've been waiting to get your ass back. Yeah.
What the hell is he talking
Yeah, what the
about?
hell is you talking about?
Hey, man. All I'm saying is,
They
man,
say Lil Cookout got thongs on, and they coming
man,
with
the
the
things
thongs.
to pick up the food on the grill, man.
And he
Nah.
coming with the Glocks fully loaded with the white stuff on the middle.
Right.
Yeah, man. Lil
Hey, look,
Cookout,
we're going
man.
to take a quick break, but before we do,
I'm glad we're taking a
again,
break.
quick announcement,
My man
man.
needs some help.
December the 1st,
on
Saturday,
the grill,
December
man.
the
And he
1st.
coming with the Glocks fully loaded with the white stuff on the middle. Oh, they had to repeat that. They had to repeat that. Got your ass together. Got your ass together.
I'm being a fashion show. He don't know it though, but I'm taking it.
Saturday,
This shit is
December
crazy.
1st, fashion show, Glendale, Maryland, 6 p.m., 11 p.m. One of your MCs, you're looking at him, Stu the Don, will be in the building. Y'all come on out.
Yeah, he coming with thongs on his
Shannon
hands.
just told me she was going to be there too, so y'all can expect to see another beautiful face in there. Come on out, man. We all in attendance. Saturday Night Live, powered by Vox Wave. We here, man. We be right back.
Yeah, we have no budget for our wardrobes, Stu. You ain't know that? Can't say. Nope.
Are you ready now, ain't you? One more time. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Going out to all my dogs over there on Chesapeake. Big body on the fellas. Tailbone and all the rest of us fellas. We send them much love and respect. Oh, I got that. I know that. I thought you would tell me something new. Hang this Sammy. One more time. One more time, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Oh, Miss Cabaloo. How do you do, baby? Yeah. I'm still looking for my Valley Green honeys. What my Valley Green crew? One more time. All of 4th Street. Yeah. What's up with you? 2 nickels, 10 pennies. What's up, Dan? Big Dime up in the house, y'all. Good to see you, baby. My man Dime up in here. Yes, indeed. Going out to the old dog Payan crew. Yeah. Yeah. One more time. And now, hey, buddy, buddy, hey, buddy, buddy, get it. Hey, buddy, buddy, hey, buddy, buddy. And now, hey, honey, honey, hey, honey, honey, get it. Hey, buddy, buddy, hey, buddy, buddy. And now, hey, honey, honey, hey, buddy, buddy, get it. Hey, buddy, buddy, hey, buddy, buddy. Now, hey, buddy, buddy, hey, buddy, buddy, get it. Hey, buddy, buddy, hey, buddy. Now, hold it. Hey, hey, hey. Good see you, Jerry. Yeah. Watson Park is my buddy, buddy. Bird Park, my buddy. Highland is my buddy. The Valley Green's my buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 313 honey's my buddy, buddy. Hilltop's my buddy, buddy. Lisa is my honey. Pam is my honey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet D is a honey. Cool is a buddy, buddy. Baby is a buddy, buddy. You are my buddy. Oh yeah. Oh body, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold it down, break it down, hold it. Going out to my dogs, so backyard, get my buddy's shoes. Yeah. 10th Street, been waiting on you, 10th Street, good to see you. 10th Street, Soldier Knee. 10th Street, they got a hell of a beat. Oh man, oh man. I said, oh man, oh man, oh man. I said 10th Street, they got a hell of a beat. 10th Street, they Soldier Knee. Oh man, oh man. I said, oh man, Mr. X one time. Yeah. What I say? One more time. Who the hot dog? That's you hot dog. Yes, indeed, Lucy, baby. Got my dog up in here. Good to see you, dog. And look at this man, I'm gonna try to do it now. Nathaniel is a buddy, buddy, man. It's my buddy, buddy. Lisa is my buddy, buddy. Tanya is my buddy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sweet Lisa is a honey hand. Trina is a honey hand. Gail is my buddy, buddy. You are my buddy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And Mark is my buddy, buddy. Bone is my buddy, buddy. Slick is my buddy, buddy. Reds is my buddy. Oh yeah, oh that's an Atlanta garbage crew, y'all. Jack is my buddy, Fat Jack is my buddy, Big Down is my buddy, and you are my buddy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. One more time. Say what? I don't hear you. And what did I hear? It wasn't very clear. So name me your crew. Who did you bring with you? What's the name of your crew? Who'd you bring with you? What's the name of your crew? What's the name of that crew? What's the name of your crew? The name of your crew? Who'd you bring with you? What's the name of your crew? What's the name of that crew? What's the name of that crew? Who did you bring with you? Say what that? What did I hear? It wasn't very clear. It wasn't very clear. Hey, look here. Hey, hey, hey,
Diamond in the back, a sunroof top, digging the scene with the gangster lean. Ooh, ooh. Diamond in the back, a sunroof top, digging the scene with the gangster lean. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. Subtle thoughts. We talk about the gangster lean now. With the diamond in the back, Look here, check it out now. DC, we be chillin' with the gangster lean. Philly, they chillin' with the gangster lean. New York, chillin' with the gangster lean. Atlanta, chillin' with the gangster lean. Maryland, chillin' with the gangster lean. Carolinas, chillin' with the gangster lean. Richmond, chillin' with the gangster lean.
You may not drive a great big Cadillac,
tune in and catch us having fun. It's about Saturday Night Live, about turning up and keeping it real. I don't know your definition of real, but we talk about life. You know what I mean? We talk about everything, and we don't hold no punches. So if you got dead possum pussy, please call in at 24.
Who is going to admit that they have
2560? Because your
dead
shit need to go
possum
to
smelling vagina?
your shit need to go to the doctor.
I try to stay away from the sports topic, right? But I want to address
I'm
my
mad as shit at
goddamn
the
Redskins, man.
Why
I
are
knew
we
you was gonna say
addressing
that.
them?
I'm mad as shit.
because-
they do shit every year.
Hold on, but
Yeah.
you were just talking trash yesterday. Talking about we lost too, but we didn't get blown
still
out.
ahead
We
of the
lost by
division, though.
3. We lost by 3 points. Y'all lost by how much?
That's all right.
Oh, okay. Don't come for my boys.
Kanye West is with the Cowgirls.
You want to
we
get beat up too,
we
don't you?
talking about him earlier, so
Forget him.
you know he got a star on the back of that "Make Trump jump great again." He
With
got
the
a star
flag.
on the back with a flag. Kanye West do.
I'm gonna beat both of y'all up later.
I
Just like
seen
right
it.
now.
It's signed by Trump and everything. And what's the owner of the Cowboys?
Jerry
Jerry. Yeah, he on there. He
Crib
signed
keeper.
it on the crib. Yeah. He said he was, matter of fact, thinking about bringing Kanye on board to make him like a
Spokesman or
coordinator
The
marketing.
coordinator what?
for the Cowboys.
The KKK?
I
That's about
can't
it.
believe y'all still want to be Cowboy fans after
Oh,
Jerry
nah,
Jones is
but-
like, you better kneel.
Remember that movie? Remember the movie just
You
came
better
out?
kneel.
You
Huh?
better kneel.
The Black KKK.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to
That's
see
Kanye.
that. That's real though. Nah, Kanye ain't
He
the
just
Oh,
black.
took
the-
it- he
this
just
is
took
Black
his
Klansman?
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
it
that's
is.
different. That's
he
different.
ain't
That's
Black
different.
But
That's different.
I always
The Black
been a
Klansman
conspiracy
is about
theory.
a black police officer back in the 70s who got a Jewish police officer to pose as a KK member.
He more like Clayton Big.
Yeah, he was just doing that to bring them down. He wasn't doing that to actually try to be a member.
I always
That's
been,
Denzel Washington's son. Shout out to Denzel.
Shout out Denzel Washington and his son.
Mm-hmm.
I always been a conspiracy theorist though.
I think everybody in
yeah.
this
I remember like years ago when the topic was brought up that some of them KKK members might actually be some black guys posing, you know, with the hood on and all that
I
stuff.
don't doubt it.
I wouldn't put it past them.
So I
They had
always
house
kind of
slaves,
been
so I'm
like,
saying, like,
I don't
and
doubt
they were loving it. The house slaves used
Yeah.
to love it. The ones that was like the go-to.
it. You see Buckwheat back in the day, my man had the big eyes every time he served him something to eat.
right.
So this is my question, right? What would you do? Would you put yourself in the same position as Kanye to better your people, to help your people, or would you just go by a different route?
Now, if he was bettering his people, then yeah, I would say yeah. But since I don't really see him as bettering the people, then no. But for as far as my route personally, I think honestly, I'm more like a Nat Turner.
Yeah.
I'm more like a Nat Turner.
But I agree.
through and
I
through.
agree with him to a sense. Like, if you know how Trump be on there and say some crazy stuff, now you got Kanye saying crazy stuff. But if they behind the scenes really making something happen for the people, I take my hat off. You know what I mean? But if they
I
not,
believe when I see it.
if they not, then
But then that's the only way we could. You got to really show me. And that was one of the things that Harvey was saying when he interviewed Kanye. Don't you think that is what you're doing is contradicting, you know, what you're saying about, you know, your people? You're wearing the Trump hat, you supporting Trump, but yet you still talking about helping people out in your community, even though Trump has
Don't do
not,
anything.
has done nothing
ain't saying
for
do nothing in
the
the
community.
I mean, I don't know if it
You know what
might
I
have
mean?
been little Kansas, you know what I'm saying, the countryside where each house a mile apart.
Yeah.
But he ain't did it know with apartments 2 seconds apart.
Speaking of apartments or homing, okay, I recently went to a property to look at a new townhouse.
Okay.
Okay, you with me, Stu? Okay,
Put their name on blast.
I don't even remember the name. I showed you. What's the name?
Brinkley Hill or something like that. Brinkley something.
Brinkley Road.
Yeah, on
Somewhere
Brinkley
else,
Road.
something. What
Nah.
is it?
These people don't want you. They
No,
want
you can't. If you have guests coming to your house and they stay in more than 3 days, you have to report them to the rent office. That's one. If you smoke cigarettes, you have to go to the entrance of the property to smoke your cigarettes, even if you are the leaseholder. Okay? If you have children, their friends can't stay over more than a night. You can't stand out on your patio. You can't stand out on your porch. I'm confused on this. If I'm paying $16 every month, and I still got to pay my electricity, but you paying the water, that's fine, because that's including that 16.
Right.
Why do I have to report to you when my mama come visit me for 3 days?
Or
Why do I have to
no gas or anything?
Because if my uncle, you might have an uncle that's a chain smoker. He don't want to walk down to the bottom of the hill because that means during that whole family function, he can be outside.
Yeah. So why he can't go on the balcony or the patio
If
and
they
smoke a cigarette?
find out that you are smoking or anyone in your guests are smoking, you are getting a 30-day notice.
Not only that.
I think that's just on that side in general because, I used to live on that side of town. I used to live in Have Hills. And they tried to start that same little bullshit about, you can't have gas. You can't stand on your balcony
But when they were
smoke and stuff.
when they were running the rules past, because mind you, this is not anyone in the rental office that I spoke with that told me this information. It was people who live in the property. I'd rather talk to people who actually live there because they're going to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
the rental office is going to send you a dream like, and then when you get in, oh yeah, by the way, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, is this a halfway house? Like, because I know a halfway house you can't smoke.
Is it gated?
No.
Nope. Because when I got the call about the joint, I'm like, let me go up here and check it out myself. Everybody in the property said they moving. Everybody.
One woman just told when I went.
They don't want nobody living on that.
No,
They making
one
them
of the
like
women I talked to, she
prisons.
said she just moved in, and oh, bless you, it's October. She moved in August. She's trying to move now. She said, I'm not even fully unpacked yet, and I'm ready to move already.
Yeah, they making them apartment complexes like.
Oh no, it's not an apartment complex, it's townhouse.
Yeah.
I know. Go ahead, bro.
Is they rent? You got to rent though, or you owning them?
I think it's rent.
No,
Okay,
it's
now
not.
if you rent, I'm gonna tell you something about the places that they rent. They ain't nothing. You ain't got no rule. You ain't
No
got
say so.
No say so. They is making it where they make the rules, and so your best bet nowadays is be an owner.
That's
the
true.
only
I
way
agree
can
with
make-
you.
make
No,
your
no,
own
I'm
rules.
with
And
him
I
on that.
understand
They
that.
dog,
Yeah, but
it's
this-
not about okay, that's our apartment, that's our unit, we paying, we should be able to do.
Okay.
what we
If I'm
wanna
paying
do.
almost $2,000 to be somewhere, I feel like if I want to, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. That's like we were just talking about, women with good sugar bowls. Okay, you could have had a woman that came to your house and rocked your whole socks, and broke the headboard, some other stuff. You like, you know what? I don't smoke cigarettes, but I'm about to go smoke one today.
Yeah, but after she give me the money for the headboard, then we can talk about me smoking cigarettes.
Right. I don't want no cigarette now.
Yeah, because I
Like
know.
you need to
you
go
can
outside.
really glue my
Even if you a
headboard.
weed smoker, you might want to go outside and hit you a J. Be like, well, God.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be mad at the bitch broke my headboard, so I'm gonna hit
Hold
this
up,
J
though.
hard as a
Let's just
mother.
think about the people who working 40 to 80 hours a week, get paid every week, and they come home, they want to take a shower, eat,
And go
smoke a
smoke
J,
cigarette outside.
drink, whatever, because they know they got to get right back up and go to work again. Now, if I'm paying all this money to enjoy my place of living, but you telling me I can't have company,
And
I
then
can't
your
smoke
kids can't-
cigarettes,
and that's the
I
thing
can't
that-
have a dog, cat, bird, squirrel, turtle, or nothing.
No, you can have
What do
those
y'all
things.
What do y'all think? I'm gonna open the phone lines up real quick. Call in. You got any questions, comments? What do y'all think? Are these complexes or neighborhoods that we're looking to move in? Are these rules somewhat outrageous?
I think they are.
240-719-2560.
I think they are. They threw me off once when they told me that because I have a son. They was like, "You have kids?" The women in the property. You have kids? I said, "I have a son, but I have a lot of nephews and little cousins."
Right.
And Bruce would tell you, he done seen them be like, "Damn, all of them your kids." Like, them ain't my kids. Those my kids.
Right.
I might walk in my house tonight and it'd be 12 kids in my living room asleep.
Right.
And I'm like, "Well, God,
Yeah, they phone
well,
like
can
the
I
whole
just
time.
look? Can I just?
So
can I
then
get to
that-
my bathroom?"
So then you would have to report them to. I'm not cool with.
but
I understand
because-
some of the
but
rules that
I
they
can
make
see if they
for
do
for
it-
like dogs if you got
No,
pets,
but let's just
stuff
say you
like
ran a
that.
But
daycare
your
out
dog got
your
but your
house.
pets have to have
But
life
you gotta
insurance.
tell them.
Right.
No, but your
let's just
dog
say you
has to
run a
have life
daycare out your
insurance.
house, though.
That's the thing that threw me off. Like you have a cat or a dog, it has to have life insurance before you even let them move in the apartment with you.
Okay, but let's just
Gotta
say
get life insurance.
For the
let's-
dog.
yeah.
You gotta have all this.
But let's
records.
just say, okay, the business that we in, we rent one of fancy houses, soundproof it out, and we got guests coming in out to go in the studio or modeling or photo shoots or videos or
Whatever
whatever.
the case may be.
Like, I gotta let you know every time somebody come in here.
As long as it ain't a rental.
Nah.
As long as it ain't a
That
apartment.
means
And
you
then
want
they
to
said,
cut
and
about
then on top of
money.
Yeah,
that,
long
they
as
was
it
like,
ain't a
Hold on,
problem,
but I'm
yeah.
gonna tell y'all why the real reason why they do that. To stop the outside people from fucking up the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got people who will come in, who will visit from the outside to visit you, and will fuck your neighborhood up,
That's true.
and then you gotta pay for it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't stand out on your porch because some outsiders that came in and visited and had done something to somebody.
That's true.
So they trying to limit the
Yeah,
people from
no,
the
and I get
outside
that.
to coming in. Now that smoking stuff, man, why you can't do like the hotels? Man, make one building. You smoke cigarettes. This is the buildings that are available
Okay,
for
but now,
people to smoke in.
like
You
she
know what I'm
just
saying?
said
Meet
earlier,
people
let's
halfway.
just say you met an ugly Joan or you met somebody and
It's a quickie. It's a one night stand.
Right.
It's not nothing serious.
it was so good that you want to smoke a cigarette.
Right.
So now you're going to walk from this building
To
to
the
that
entrance.
building.
No, to the
Right,
entrance.
that's why I'm like, man, your building, if you a smoker,
Yeah, and then on
But
top
if I
of that,
got
they
a,
like
if
it's
I
a
got
certain
a
area.
porch
but
or a
if you
balcony,
got, it don't make no sense. If I got,
Yeah, it's a
I'm
balcony.
outside.
No,
Then
you
you
have a
get a
whole
fine
patio.
on
Because
that.
they
I'm
have,
outside.
cause
Oh,
they
you
in
might
my
come
get
back,
put
I'm
out.
in the
Because
back.
I got the look. I got the
You know
thing in
what
my
I'm
purse.
That don't make that
That
don't
don't
make
make
sense.
It comes with a garage. If you have a car, it comes with a garage,
Yeah.
and the balcony's over the garage.
I know. Hold on. Check this out. I know a neighborhood that they got garages connected to their townhouses,
Mm-hmm.
and they can't even store stuff in their garages.
Yeah, see, that's
That
ridiculous.
don't make
That
sense to
don't
me.
make sense.
That's ridiculous.
All they can do is park in their garage.
That's
They can't.
ridiculous.
They do checks in their garages, and they get fined.
Okay.
If they get
Fire hazard.
Now,
supposed to
let
be
me
like
give you
a
another
fire
example.
They get fined
Let's
for
just say,
stocking stuff in
let's
the
just say
garage.
you get approved for this townhouse or this house. I'm gonna say townhouse. You get approved for this townhouse. Y'all got one day to move all y'all stuff in, but y'all don't have no time to unpack because you got to go to work. I got to go to work. We got to do
Yeah,
it
'cause
whenever we can.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why he's
They
bringing it
would
up.
give you a fine and put you out because
No.
you ain't unpack your
Because one of the
boxes.
women, because I was telling him, one of the women told me she moved in like on a Friday. She went to work that Monday. They came in her unit to do an inspection. They took pictures of her boxes that weren't unpacked. Mind you, she moved in on a Friday. I mean, she had to take off to go to work that Monday.
Right.
Sent her an email saying, this is clutter. You have to get this done by this day.
But I'm
This
saying
is,
like
I said,
that's-
well, how many
like,
bedrooms do you have? She said, I have 3 bedrooms.
She not
She
gonna
said,
do that
I-
over the weekend.
She said she unpacked her room and her kids' room. But her living room wasn't fully unpacked because some things she was thinking about throwing away.
Now we all know.
So you gonna tell me I can't keep boxes in the corner against the wall? It's
I
not
figured
trash
out.
everywhere.
Right,
It's boxes stacked up.
Right. But we all
Yeah,
know.
they take that
we
stuff
all
to
know
the
when we
extreme.
move.
That's what I'm saying.
Like we might live in a place so long, we don't realize how much stuff we got until it's time to move. So when we go into a new place, we like, damn, I'm
I ain't
the
know I
only
had all
one
this stuff,
unpacking
like-
all this
Right,
shit.
right.
Like I might have paid people to help me move it in, but I'm the only one unpacking this shit. So it might take me 2 or 3 months just to get situated.
Well, sir.
So I'm
And
like,
then on top of that, the
I'm
kids.
like
before you
Stu.
moved
No,
in.
hold on, but look, this is the
I'm
thing,
like
though.
Stu. The
Like, you
best
have
way
kids.
to do it.
That's how
You
they-
have kids.
that's how they
Stu has
feel.
stepchildren. Okay. Your kids
I mean,
have to
you
be
know.
in a
Yeah,
designated
that's how
area.
they feel, man.
That's
I just
amazing.
gave
Like
you
the
an
kids
example.
can't run around the neighborhood like they playing tag.
Right.
They got to stay in a certain
Yes,
area. Like the parking lot, that's your area. If you come out that area, you better be going in your house.
Yeah, they don't want no.
I don't
they-
like that.
They don't want nobody living in their neighborhood.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
but
I
I'm
don't like
saying,
that because
like-
I feel like if you're a kid, you're not really thinking about rules
Nah, but
because
if
you're
you-
just enjoying
if
life.
you work anywhere from 60 to 80 hours a week, you really don't have time to unpack nothing because you're so tired when you come home from work. All the thing you want to do is lay down, go to eat, shower, sleep. You might
And
only
repeat.
have time to spend time with your friends.
That's another reason why, like, as black folks, our progression is not where it should be because we're not owning nothing.
That's one
we're
thing
not
I can
owning
say.
anything.
That's one thing I can say.
You know what I'm
The Latino culture is beating us because
Right.
it'll be 20 of them in
one
one house,
Yeah.
but they own it.
They
Own it, and
yeah.
they building, and they
It's
building.
one person that's on
and
the
they
head of the
building,
household.
and they building, and they building on top of these
Because
houses.
one of
that's
my
why-
good, one of my
that's-
good friends that when I went to junior high school with, and I lied to her, she was like, "Oh, come on, my house." I said, "Well, dang, I ain't never been in your house. I go to your house." When we went in there, I swear I only saw 3 kids when I went in the door. 3. We went downstairs to her room. She said, "This is my room." I said, "Why do you have the room?" She said, "Oh, because I'm the oldest girl, so I get my own room."
Right.
She had the basement, but she couldn't go in a certain part because that's like the laundry room. Okay, fine, no problem. But then all of a sudden, I hear all these footsteps over my head. I said, "Dang, them kids playing like much." She said, "Oh, that's not the kids. That's my uncle and them." Okay. By the time I go upstairs, it went from 3 kids to 14 people. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, but you
It's
know-
time for me to go. It's too many people up in here. Y'all having a party? No, they live here. So
That's how they
plus
do
the
though.
3 kids, and then all these 14.
That's how they
Let
do
me
though.
go home.
They say they money to the fullest. Like,
Let me go home.
If we all
Too many
making
people.
$500 a week, right?
No more.
I'm just giving an example. If we all making $500 a week, by the time the end of that month come, they only paying maybe $100 a piece out their pocket. Maybe 2
We
at the
talking
most.
With the mortgage, everybody
Yeah,
putting in on the
everybody.
groceries, everybody pitching in.
So that I mean, we failed at that because, for example, right, my family, we got some land in North Carolina, and the land been in the family for years since mom. We call her mom, which is my great grandmother. She been dead for a while, so it just been land and a house. My father, he helped redo the house and everything, but don't nobody live there. And the land just been sitting. So it's been accumulating taxes over the years. And you got to pay on that land. Nobody in the family wants to pay. So when my dad say, well, look, I come down and take care of it, and I take it up. Now don't nobody want him to get it. Everybody want to now try to, do little stuff, but it's been vacant for years. She got land, like tons of land.
No, my great grandmother had.
Tons of it, man. And it's in the family, though.
Yeah. Do you remember how?
It's in the family.
Do you remember when I told you my great grandmother?
Come on,
my
bro.
great grandmother lived in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and I said we ran over that snake, and she had like a
Yeah.
big cornfield in the backyard. She had a shack, but that's her land.
Right.
But because she was sick, she couldn't maintain
The land.
the land.
Right.
So now the grass got tall. Oh, Shane not going there.
Yeah.
So what I suggest y'all do, y'all sell it to somebody and we call it a day.
Right.
Or pay somebody to cut it.
She has that. She has her house still there, the lights still on, everything's still paying. Somebody's still paying for it.
Right.
And then I have an uncle that has a whole ranch up in Virginia somewhere,
Right.
but he's sick now, so no one's there to take care of his horses.
Right.
So I already know that his kid's gonna end up selling that. Like black people have land. It's just a matter of who gonna do what.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we don't have that drive that they got.
And we don't look at it as the way a lot of the white folks looked at it. Like that land,
That's an
That's
investment.
money.
it's
an
an investment. It's money.
Now, me
You can do
personally-
so much with land, acres of land.
Me
You can do a
personally,
lot.
I don't want to.
They
I
want us
wouldn't.
not the one.
They
No,
want us.
I say because where my grandma lived at, I prefer
They
one
want
of
us
my
not the one that
male
land, so they can come get it.
one of my male family members to live there because for a woman at night without her porch lights, it's pitch black.
black.
Pitch black out there. Yeah.
So I already know me. I'd be asleep with a shotgun on my lap. Y'all got me twisted.
Matter of fact, I think that was you that showed a picture of that land. That,
Oh, yeah, my aunt and them.
yeah.
Yeah, like certain
Plenty
things
land
like
with cotton. I mean, a real cotton field.
field. Mm-hmm.
I mean, real.
And
like,
her neighbors were
blossom.
like,
Yeah.
her closest neighbor was like, I think like 4 or 5 miles up.
Yeah, that's about right.
I was like, so wait a minute, who land is this? They was like, well, her land stop at this point,
Yep.
but then their land pick up this point. Time out. Wait a minute.
That's
so
my
we got
sister
all this
part.
plus the trees,
Yeah.
and no one wants this.
Nobody won.
I said, y'all better be glad I'm not a
Too
boy.
much
I
work.
take this house.
It's too much work.
No, actually it's not.
Man, I sat there and watched them.
Actually it's not.
Pick cotton, that stuff is.
No,
You better not get no blood.
I seen there and watched them pick peanuts. I sit there and watch them trying to get the ground ready for it to be harvested. I sit there and watch them try to. You got a bunch of dust, so if you want to party, you need to hook the tractor trailer up and put the big 2-bucket bin of water and drive the tractor trailer around in the heat. Ain't no shade, no nothing. It's just heat. You want the dust to calm down so you can start planting and start digging. I said, man, that's too much work for me. Everything is from scratch.
That's why you pay people.
Everything is from scratch. But now
But
they ain't
with
paying
land like
nobody
that,
down there.
with
They
land
are
like
doing
that,
it
you got
doing it
equity.
themselves.
No, but you got equity. So
They doing it
They
should
themselves.
always-
themselves, man.
because
Ain't no
it was
hope,
a-
ain't
it
no
was-
paying nobody.
The neighbor I was someone that's like 5 miles up, their mom was something past. My family knows their family. Their mom passed, the kids broke down her shack like my grandmother's and built a house. But her land is different because her house sits on a hill. They built, that thing was so big. I said, good Lord, that house looked nice. They said, oh yeah, they just did that like last year. But you still see tall grass. They said no one, they use that as like a summer home for like when they want to have family gatherings.
Or like a
Why we
beach
paying hotels? We got a whole house, right?
got a whole house.
right.
Man, go ahead and build that up.
But you know what?
My family not doing it.
we do try. We do to a little bit try to do what the
'Cause,
Hispanics
well,
do. We just do it wrong.
If people of nationality have money, they trying to save it. and they don't invest it properly, and or they go into a blind, not really knowing the business, and fail. You see what I'm saying? But the whole thing of it is, if I had a chance to have that property like that, what I would do with that, and how much I would put together some stuff, I don't care what state it's in. Give me that property and a couple of dollars to make it work. And guess what? That little town of
Orangeburg.
whatever it is, it's gonna be jumping.
No, that's the thing. Like, it's a dirt road town. You
It'd
don't
be
have
a
no
big
cell
billboard.
service.
Hard
It'd be a
though,
big
yeah.
billboard.
Yeah. No,
Skibo
no.
Records this way.
They still developing.
Yeah, like
They
there's
still
no like
developing.
literally
Club
like
such and such this
literally
way.
like you know how, like in the horror movies you go from they go from being on the pavement, then all of a sudden they switch and then they on the dust road.
Yeah, that's Waldo.
You feel your car jump from the
Yeah.
pavement to the dirt.
Nothing gravel. Everything.
Their first convenience store had the first Coca-Cola machine ever made look like sitting in the front with a padlock on it. And I looked, I said, "Oh, I ain't got no syrup. Oh no, baby, I got to go. Y'all got to take me back that way. That's a snake. I got to go."
Our first solution or answer would be to sell out.
I
They
honestly
offer,
because
they
of
offer
my,
us a piece of money, we
Yes,
jump
bite.
in.
because
I ain't
that
biting.
was my grandmother, my great grandmother's
Anybody.
property, and because I was really close to my grandmother and her mother, I wouldn't sell it if it was up to me. But I'm not the oldest granddaughter.
But think about
grandchild.
it.
I'm the
Property-
oldest granddaughter, but not the oldest grandchild.
Property
It's a
and
boy, so
land-
you know you'll go to him first.
Property and land, it grows equity or interest, or however you want to put it. I might not be using the right word, but it's something to accumulate. So you can use that to invest into your property to get it how you want it, or to put some type of business on your property to bring that property money. You know, it's your property. You can do what you want on your property.
True. I want to keep it in the family.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I want to pass it down.
because I like,
You know what I
like,
mean?
like I have, like I just said, I have a lot of nephews and little cousins, and they always at my house. If it's hot outside, they at my house. I could go out right now and come to the house 2:00 in the morning. It's gonna be nothing but kids in my house. I'd rather have a big house with, look, I don't want to see you.
Get that type of property. It'd be a property here. It'd be a Vox Wave here and a Vox Wave in North Carolina.
It's hard to keep it in
Yeah.
the family when
And
the
keep
next
it going.
people that get it don't
I
really
know, they don't
do the
wanna
work.
do
But
work.
that's,
Yeah.
that's
That's
why I
the
put
hardest
my,
part.
But you know what's
Hardest
crazy?
part.
On everything I own or anything I have my name on involving money, my son is my sole beneficiary.
Yeah,
Point blank, period.
supposed to be.
I put it in there. Like, when he turns this age, this goes to him. Point blank, period. Why you do it to him? He's so young. When he turns this age, he gets everything. Point blank, period.
Battery level low.
You know.
Strange
Hey,
battery.
did y'all hear about what the new job that just came available? That Muriel
yeah.
Bowser,
Oh, in D.C.
Yeah.
The nightmare.
the nightmare.
Yeah. I'm up. I'm up.
Yeah, a nightmare.
Because people call the, because if you think about it, at night, a lot of stuff happens in D.C.
I'm running for that.
And people
Yeah, I
call,
was about to say, man,
you
why?
are not going to be able to get it, and you know it.
Why? Why we can't campaign? Why?
You can, he can.
Why?
You know why.
This is gonna
The
be
way
my
my bank account set up.
My
Not even your bank account.
my
You know
vice-
why.
my
Just like you
nightmare.
wouldn't be able to either.
I wouldn't be able to.
You know why.
Why?
They know
Why
why.
they just elected Kavanaugh? He why?
They know why.
They not
Kavanaugh
gonna let me.
is a judge.
They
Why
not gonna
he
let. They
touching?
not gonna let me run because I represent the people.
You see what they
Why?
trying to do to
I
Trayvon White?
represent
I ain't
the
say
people.
what type
Hold
of
on.
people.
You see what they trying to do to Trayvon White?
He can't run though. He can't run.
Yeah,
They
Trayvon.
trying to
He
get him out of
represent the
office.
people.
They trying to get him out of
Oh, because he think the earth flag.
So what I do now is just whenever I
Yeah,
walk
they think
past a
perfect.
white person and I see a white person,
What you
I
gonna-
just say Kavanaugh. That's all I say.
Is that Kavanaugh?
Yeah. And they might jump up
You
and be
sound
like,
like one of my friends a couple of years ago. He was like, if I was a police officer, white people mad at me, I'd be like, Black Lives Matter. I'm locking you up. Why? Black Lives Matter. That's why. Get your ass in the backseat.
he was on the phone. One of them was on the phone one day. It looked like he had Kavanaugh. So he was scrolling Kavanaugh timeline on IG. I was walking past, like Kavanaugh. That motherfucker.
Petty. Petty.
Kavanaugh. This world is fucked up.
Right, y'all voted for Kavanaugh. You got that motherfucker in there. So now what he gonna do?
They voted for Trump too.
Yeah.
I bet you they kicking
All
themselves
them
now.
secret Trump voters. I mean, somewhere in their mind, they knew he was a businessman, but they didn't know he was a
They
hater.
thought he was going to bring this United States more money.
Yeah.
That's where their mind was at.
Yeah, you see how many business owners we got? We got 3 billion business owners in America now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody working for these niggas.
They not hiring.
Everybody are business owners, but where's your workers?
They not hiring.
Nobody hiring.
Trump is. He hiring.
What? They grab him by the pussy?
Thank you.
He hired half of them
'Cause
Spanish
trust
motherfuckers. He
and
talking about
believe-
getting them out the
I've
country.
Check
been
this out.
saying
He
this
hired
for the
them,
longest.
and now he want to put them out
Now
the
he
country.
wants-
Nah,
No,
you know
hold
why?
on, hold on.
Because they wouldn't work for him. They wouldn't work for him.
Shit, they
so
built
should've
the
put 'em out.
goddamn Trump
Trust and
joint.
believe this, okay?
They helped that man
They
build
doing
the Trump
everything we
joint.
want.
Trust and believe this. If I ever worked for Trump, even in the past, and that man would have touched me, I don't care if you did a. That's sexual harassment. I don't want you touching me, sir.
That man a billionaire.
I'm going to sue your ass. And you ain't going to sue me back. You know what you're going to do? You try to settle out of court. And that's ever so nice.
Yeah, that's what they
Thank
gonna
you.
try to
Appreciate
do.
you so
That's
much.
what they want
'Cause
y'all
guess
to
you.
do, settle out of court.
I am going to settle out of court. Don't worry about it,
So
baby.
is what's her name? Is she wrong? Was she wrong? Then Omarosa, was she wrong for going public with her shit? Now she got a book coming out and all that. She tried to
Wrong 'cause
expose.
She was in there.
No difference
Is
in
she wrong?
Because she was
Zelda
in
beefing with all the entertainers because
Yeah.
she's trying to get her name out there.
Hold on.
It's-
What was
it's
that
promotion.
chick, the
Omarosa?
video,
It
no,
make
the
it easier
video
for you to
vixen.
sell your product.
Yeah, that's all. It's
That's
again.
just like if
You
I
forgot
start
about her.
rapping.
Ooh.
Video vixen. Y'all forgot about her.
The
The one who came up with a book.
Oh,
Superhead.
Superhead.
There you
But
go.
that's-
Let's
Corinne.
say all the men know her name
Corinne
as
Steffen.
Superhead.
Corinne
But-
Steffen.
I felt bad for her before the simple fact is a lot of men in the industry only wanted her. I know why they wanted her around, but when she came to them like, look, you want me to come here, but I can't because I need to take care of this. Instead of you just go ahead and send her a couple of dollars.
I
in her
just
bank
wanted to
account.
meet her one time. I ain't get to meet her. I just
don't
wanted to
even
You don't
want
need
to
to
hate
meet her
it.
for nothing.
I
You
just
don't like
wanted-
black? No, shut your face.
Right, you want the other one.
Yeah, you want this
You
part.
want you want the porn star.
Yeah, the one,
that
you know-
got the allegations.
Sonny,
and
what's her
What's her
name?
name?
Sonny Daniels, something.
Yeah, that's who you want.
Nah, I wanted to meet Corinne back in the day. Superhead. I wanted to meet her back in the day. Cause she had
I
some
ain't got no beef
bodies
with
under
Corinne,
her
but I don't want
belt.
to meet her neither.
She had some bodies at the time, right? I just wanted to,
You know,
She had her book. She
Yeah,
went
I
in
wanted-
though.
I
Y'all ain't
wanted
read
to-
the
I
book.
wanted to
Y'all
holler
need
at
to get a copy of her book.
I
I
don't
don't
want.
wanna
I
know.
don't want to read it.
Cause she said
I don't
Shaq,
even
she
wanna know.
said Lil Wayne,
Yeah, I don't
she
wanna
What you mean?
said
She said.
Gang.
the gang,
Hold on,
Will
wait,
Smith,
time out,
she
time
said
out.
everybody.
She said Jada Pinkett. She
Yeah,
said
so-
Missy Elliott, the Brat. I was like,
So
wait
I
a minute.
was
this
like-
That's
bitch is-
surprising.
So I was like, damn,
well, I
I
knew
need
those
to
two were
meet
gay,
you.
so.
I need to meet you. I need to sit down, have a conversation with you.
Having like a Dateline NBC conversation.
Yeah, I just wanted, yeah.
You wanted
know
to
what
meet
I'm
her,
saying?
or
I
you
just
wanted
want
to
to put
meet
this
her?
joint on a nightline.
You wanted to meet her, like how you doing, or you wanted to meet her?
Like, because the Little Rascals, they right there. So, you know, that's what I wanted to holler at her about. Some of them
No, you
Little
wasn't.
Rascals.
Okay, thought so.
Some of them Little Rascals.
If the whole world hit her, I don't want her.
Yeah.
She got something.
Nah, I wanted to meet her, though. I did.
I want the one everybody ain't hitting.
I wanted to meet her.
That's
It's
less
not, I'm
change.
not trying to be,
Oh, no,
hold
I don't
on.
want the
I'm not
one
trying to be
everybody
funny.
ain't.
Hold on. I'm not trying to be funny, but there's a lot of women that like those video women. It's not a lot of them that the celebrities aren't hitting.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
true.
the ones they not hitting, those are the ones they don't let be in their video. Oh, you don't
true.
want to smash?
That's true.
You gotta go.
Malaya.
That's
I
why
love
I couldn't be
Malaya.
on there. They be mad at me.
Malaya.
Hey, you gotta do this and there. You better
You
go
don't
suck
know
a
her?
sick dick and get the hell out of my face.
Boy.
We're gonna holler at talk about Malaya a little bit later.
Drake talked about in a few songs.
See, I ain't no Drake ass nigga. I don't know no more.
You ain't no
Thank
Drake
you.
ass nigga.
That's another one that gets
Drake
my
back with him and Chris Brown. They squashed that bottle shit.
Yeah,
that
he wasn't
incident.
hit. He wasn't hit.
See,
Yeah, we talked about that. a
No,
little
Drake
earlier.
squashed it because
I
he the one who
mean-
got hit with the bottle.
That's that. I mean, whoop-de-doo. Drake and Chris Brown squashed the beef.
Hold up,
You got Chris Brown
hold up.
fucked
Dude.
up. Chris Brown
Dude.
was hard.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hold on, wait.
Drake
Still.
and Meek squashed it too.
Hold on, wait a minute, Stu.
Whoop-de-fucking-doo.
Still, what you not about to do is talk about Chris Brown though.
Why?
Chris Brown
Don't you
was
know
hard.
about-
I ain't even
I
home.
love Chris Brown. You not about to come for him.
Why? Because he hit women I'm supposed to be scared of him.
No, what?
I bet
You
he hit
better be
your
scared of
ass.
me because Chris
I bet
Brown
he
ain't
tried
right.
you.
Oh, he could try me if he
I bet
want.
he tried you.
I'm gonna be doing more than dancing on his ass. I know that much.
Shit.
So
you
some
can't
Dustin
fuck with
versus
Chris
Light
Pop,
Skin
I
Brown.
can drop it.
Don't pay
I ain't
no
dropping
mind.
nothing.
You can't
Don't pay
fuck
no
with
mind.
Chris Brown.
Who can't?
I know you can't fuck with Chris Brown.
Okay.
Shit, he been in it since he was 16. I know you
okay.
can't fuck with
Who?
Charles.
What? In what?
Dancing.
You out your mind.
I've seen you dance.
You out your
It was
mind.
a minute since I seen you
It's
dance,
fuck
but
with Shaw.
I seen you
Out
dance.
your mind. I was
I was scared your slots was gonna split.
Let me tell you something. Man,
we gonna get him on the show.
I don't know what she
Hold up,
talking
what she
about.
talking
We gonna
about?
get
Your-
him on the
your
show.
slacks was gonna
I don't
split.
know what she talking about. I ain't wore slacks
Back in
since
the days when we
elementary
was
school.
elementary.
I wasn't dancing in elementary school.
Yes, he was.
Shit. I was a geek. I wasn't dancing in elementary
We
school.
gonna get him on the show.
Yeah, get Chris Breezy on the show. I take Chris Breezy on the cardboard box, the basketball court, anywhere.
So you can do murals too,
Huh?
huh? Because he can paint. What happened?
Who?
Chris Brown can paint.
I can paint.
No, you can't.
Man, I
Not
can
like
paint.
him? No, you can't?
Man, Chris Brown, meet me at the Sip and Paint, October 15th, man.
That's a Monday.
Yeah.
I was just playing, y'all. I was just playing, y'all. But nah, man, I can do
His,
everything.
gonna have
no,
the
for
kids
real,
ready
like
for
people are
school that
buying
day.
his art. Like
Yeah.
his art is going for like up in
That's
the
good.
Since
He
you
want
wasn't
the
since you
time,
wasn't here
200,000
early,
something like
since
that.
you wasn't here early, and we got a little time, right? I'm gonna ask you about Kanye. What you think about Kanye right
Fuck that
now?
bitch.
Shaking hands with Trump, and you know they said he doing that because Hoover talked to him and he trying to get a pardon for Hoover
I mean, I ain't
and all that
surprised that he
stuff.
talking to him. I mean, all the niggas with money gonna talk to him.
Yeah, but they
That's-
saying like he dick riding. T.I. went on him and everything.
That's no surprise.
I'm not trying to be funny,
All
like,
them niggas
but
with
wasn't
money
it?
done
Hold on,
talk
wasn't
to
it a
Trump.
point in time when Kanye was broke
Yeah,
that he owed Jay-Z money?
yeah.
Yeah. They always
Well.
switch up when they got money.
No, he owed Jay-Z money.
Man, I'm your people when I'm broke.
But you know, each and every
You
Saturday.
say I'm your people.
I'm my people when I'm broke.
I'm my people when
But
I'm broke
when
and
I
when
get a
I'm
little
when
bit
I
of money
when I
in my
make it.
pocket, I forget that I'm my people.
Yeah,
You know, some of us black people forget our black asses broke when we get a couple commas in our bank.
that's true. That's true.
Check this out. Day tomorrow, next week. I already know. First of all, if I ever get that bag the way I want, I already know what I'm gonna do with my first couple of checks. I'm giving my mama some money,
We say
and I'm taking care of my kids.
we say that now because
No, I'm
ain't got
taking-
that bag
no,
yet.
no.
I mean, of course you gonna take care of your kids.
I had it
No,
before,
no. I
but
only have one child that I gave birth to, but I have kids.
What about your community?
That's
That's
a part of my kids.
No.
Those are
No,
my
no,
kids.
no, that's different. That's
No, they
no.
live in my neighborhood.
No.
They come in my house
She
whenever
take
they
care of
want
house
to.
rules.
I don't
She
Take
tell
real
care-
lot of candy lady.
I don't
Take
tell
care of
them-
house
No.
first.
I don't
Take
tell
care of
them
home
no.
first.
Home first.
I let them
No,
spend the
but
night. I don't care.
She's a team mom.
Oh,
in the
that's
hood.
good though. It ain't no lie.
Them my babies. Like,
I tried
nah,
that,
beat
but
their ass in front of the
PG
police.
County kicked my door in.
We out of time. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, each and every Saturday night right here, Vox Wave, Saturday Night Live. Of course, you got the family here with you. We're going to bring you live entertainment tonight. Unfortunately, we ain't had no guests, but we still real as can be. Tune in, Saturday Night Live, man. We gone.
Checkmate.
You was looking at the wrong camera.
Oh, my
No.
camera there.
Know something like this. Yeah. We black. I want some of that good old Popeye chicken. The biscuits with the jelly and the bento. Yeah, hey. I want some of that good old Popeye chicken. The biscuits with the jelly and the bento. The reds on the ground. Little old Kilimanjaro style black. Come on. See, some of y'all don't know nothing about this joint right here. That's when we first started. When we was young bloods, young thugs. I want some of that good old Popeye chicken. The biscuits with the jelly and the bento. Oh, hey. I want some of that good old Popeye chicken. The biscuits with the jelly and the bento. Rock